Today, we're resimulating NBA history with a major twist. Salary cap is off. This means that teams will have no financial limitations as they look to build out their rosters. So if 10 All-Stars want to sign with the same team, they can do that. We're starting this off in 1983 at the beginning of the Magic vs. Bird era. This is the earliest they'll let you start simulating in the game of 2K. And we're going to continue all the way until 2024 to see how NBA history changes. Now for this first year, we won't really see anything change. We gotta wait for the 1984 offseason. In the offseason, we'll see Michael Jordan enter the league, along with Hakeem Olajuwon and Charles Barkley, and also we'll see our first free agency with salary cap off. Regular season is wrapped, Larry Bird wins the MVP. Wow, the Celtics won 71 games, so they gotta be the favorite for the title, right? Well, the Lakers ended up beating them, led by Magic. So if the Celtics are mad after this loss, they could go out in free agency, maybe pick up a few pieces. I'd assume that star players would want to play for a good team like Boston. Here's how the 1984 draft went. The Bulls got the #1 pick and drafted Hakeem. MJ slipped to 3 and went to the Blazers. Barkley went at 2 to the Bullets. And then Stockton went 4 to the Houston Rockets. And now it's time for free agency. We don't have any crazy names this year. I mean, Jim Paxson and Joe Barry Carroll are definitely good players, but no 90+ overalls. But just wait, 2 years down the line, we'll see Magic Johnson entering free agency along with Adrian Dantley. And speaking of Magic, it looks like the Lakers are going to make a major pickup after their title, adding Jim Paxson to their already stacked roster. And Joe Barry Carroll, who was a 17-10 guy, is going to the Dallas Mavericks. That's a good pickup for them. The Bulls add David Thompson after drafting Hakeem. And we'll see where some of the other big free agents go. The Blazers with Michael Jordan made a couple pickups, adding Bob Lanier and Bill Cartwright. And they got Joe Barry Carroll. It looked like Barry Carroll was about to go to the Mavs, but he decides to go to Portland. The Blazers have Mike Drexler, Calvin Nat, Joe Barry Carroll. They're building something over in Portland. This is a deep roster. And then the other team that got better this offseason was the Lakers. You see James Worthy go up 5 overalls. They add Jim Paxson into the mix. Magic's getting better. Kareem's getting a lot worse. But I mean, he is 37 years old, so you kind of expect that. Going into this season, it's looking like the Lakers are definitely the favorites. We could see a repeat over in LA. Season is over with. Magic goes out and wins an MVP, averaging 18 and 13. Barkley is your rookie of the year over in Washington. Over Michael Jordan is crazy. Good stuff from Sir Charles. John Drew, 6th man. Hakeem off the rip wins DPOY. Sleepy Floyd, most improved. And Casey Jones, coach of the year over in Boston. Looks like the Celtics were doing some damage this year for sure. Michael Jordan, All-NBA second, along with Barkley. These rookies came in and made an immediate impact. There's Hakeem on All-NBA third team. Hold on, did y'all see Hakeem's contract? 2 years, almost $500 million? See, this is what happens when salary cap is off. I don't really know why, but teams sign their players to ridiculous contracts. I wonder if the Bulls will even pick up this team option. Because if they don't, Hakeem would be hitting free agency after just 2 seasons. Y'all see that? The contract is 2 years plus a 2-year team option. This year, it looks like it's going to be a battle between the Celtics and Lakers. They both won the same amount of games on the year. Last year, the Lakers came out on top, but maybe the Celtics have something to say this season. The Celtics really didn't make any notable pickups. They just ran it back, and maybe that was the right decision. They were really good. Another team that could be in the mix is the Blazers. They drafted MJ, made a lot of pickups over the offseason. And since this video is going to be a 40-season simulation, we're going to go through the playoffs pretty quickly until we reach the conference finals. And if we get any game 7s in the conference finals, I'll jump in the Simcast. But I hope y'all understand, if I went slowly through these playoffs, man, the video might be 6 hours. Our Western Conference Finals is between the Lakers and the Blazers, a young Michael Jordan trying to give Magic a run for his money. And then over in the East, it's Celtics Pistons, Isaiah Thomas versus Bird. The Lakers are just too dominant. They sweep the Blazers. They're undefeated so far in the playoffs. And the Celtics take care of the Pistons in 6. Lakers versus Boston once again. Game 1 of the series will go to the C's. Game 2 also goes to the C's. Terrible start for LA. Oh my gosh. It's over. The Celtics sweep the Lakers. They said, yeah, we're not worried about all that no salary cap stuff. We'll just stick with our guys and run it back. And that worked. It was a great approach for them. They go out and win an NBA championship. This summer, we got the 85 drafts. Pat Ewing goes to the Bulls. So they've got a new look front court of Hakeem Olajuwon and Pat Ewing. And the Sonics draft, anyway. The Kings draft Chris Mullin and Xavier McDaniel goes to the Spurs. Let's see what free agency's looking like this year. Dang! Bro, this is tragic. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, I guess whoever gets Eddie Johnson will be a little bit better. We're kind of just waiting on next year at this point because Magic's gonna be a free agent. I'm so excited for that. Eddie Johnson went to the Spurs, 2-year contract. Kind of a whatever pickup. I don't expect the Spurs to be in the mix this year. I think it'll be the Celtics once again. And then you've also got the Lakers, who could give the Celtics a run for their money, but Kareem's aging quickly. And then the Blazers are another team to watch out for. Mike's getting better, so is Drexler, and the supporting cast, like I was saying last year, just looks really good. Let's jump into another season. Magic Johnson, another MVP. Really, man? Hakeem Olajuwon, DPOY. Michael Jordan, most improved player. Yeah, his numbers did go up quite a bit. He was already great as a rookie, though. And Brad Nelson, Coach of the Year for the Los Angeles Lakers. Can the Lakers beat the Celtics this year? That's the big question. Also, you're seeing the 84 draft class absolutely take over. You've got Barkley and Hakeem already on the first team. Jordan's on the second team. And a lot of members of the 84 class are on the all-defensive first team. Checking out the standings this year, the Celtics were still at the top of the East, but the Bucks and the Pistons are definitely going to give them some trouble this year. Over in the West, it was a close battle between the Blazers and the Los Angeles Lakers. As Kareem continues to age, it's going to be tougher for the Lakers to contend. And the Blazers, they're a young team that's just getting better. Our conference finals for this season are the Lakers taking on the Blazers in the Western Conference, just like last year. But over in the East, we've got a surprise. The Celtics are not here. It's the Bulls and the Bucks. The Bulls have built well over these past couple years through the draft, and we're going to see if they can make their way to the NBA Finals. The Bulls were unable to make their way to the Finals. The Bucks beat them in 6. But this series between the Lakers and Blazers is still going on. We've got a Game 7, MJ versus Magic. Y'all know we got to jump in the Simcast for this one. 1-point ball game, minute 49 left. Currently, the Blazers have the lead. Lakers have the ball. Cooper gives it into Magic. Johnson is doubled. We'll swing it to Byron Scott, and his shot is erased. What a block. Lakers will get the ball back, but that's demoralizing if you're LA. Michael Cooper with the ball. Cooper will get the screen from Kareem. It goes down to Magic. Magic going right at Fat Lever. Kicks it out to Wilkes, to Worthy, to Johnson. Johnson's floater is good, and the Lakers have the lead here. Here comes Michael Jordan for Portland. Jordan going right at Michael Cooper. Spins. Layup is off. Good defense from Cooper. Cooper gets the screen from Kareem. It'll go down to Magic. LA running everything through their PG. He goes up over 2 and somehow gets it to go. The veteran Magic Johnson is giving a young MJ some problems. Fat Lever with it. Lever looking for Jordan in the post. He'll find him. MJ trying to go to work here. He'll go to his patented fade and knock it down. 1-point ball game, about 50 seconds left. Michael Cooper will get the screen from Kareem. Now it goes down to Magic. Magic draws the double. He fakes. And now he's going to go up with it. Magic Johnson is unstoppable. 3-point lead for the Lakers. Jordan floats one up. Can't get it to go. Cartwright can't secure the rebound. And Magic Johnson is able to retrieve it. Johnson over to Michael Cooper. Cooper is defended by Lever here. With another bucket, the Lakers could potentially seal the deal. Cooper's taking his time, smartly wasting some clock. Now it'll go to Magic. Magic spins, fakes, goes up, finishes! A dominant display from the PG. Johnson is looking unstoppable, getting every bucket in the clutch. And barring a miracle, it's probably over with for the Blazers. Thompson into Jordan. Jordan from the corner. And yeah, the miracle's not happening. The Lakers are going to the finals. They've been in the finals every season of the video. Valiant effort from MJ and Drexler, but Magic was just too dominant in the clutch. It's going to be a Bucks-Lakers finals, and I can't lie to y'all, I think the Lakers got this one. Yep, LA wins in 5. Magic Johnson, finals MVP. And unless Magic signed an extension, he is set to become a free agent. He signed an extension. I can't blame him, though. The Lakers have a great roster. They just won a title. Why would he test free agency? This summer, it's the 86 draft. Mark Price goes first to the Mavs. Len Bias goes to the Sonics, rest in peace. Sabonis went to the Cavs. Drazen Petrovic to the Knicks. Suns get Rodman. Brad Daugherty to the Pacers. And this year's free agency class is crazy. Remember how Hakeem Olajuwon had that massive rookie contract with the team option? I guess MJ had it too, and so did Barkley. And their teams declined those team options, meaning that Michael Jordan, after his second season, is hitting unrestricted free agency. And I think that's how it's going to go for all the other rookies in this video as well. So if you draft a player, you're only going to have him on your roster for 2 years unless he decides to re-sign. Meaning that we could really see some crazy super teams. But Jordan's remaining loyal. He thought about going to Boston, but it looks like he's going to go to Portland unless he changes his mind. Let's see how these first few days of free agency go. All right, it looks like a lot of our big names have made decisions. Jordan is returning to the Blazers. Hakeem Durant joins the Los Angeles Lakers. Adrian Dantley goes to Phoenix. Terry Cummings to the Warriors. The Celtics got Drexler. It's going to be LA and Boston again. They're going to face off, I think. Both those teams just made major pickups. The Warriors also did get Terry Cummings and Purvis Short, so a couple nice pickups for them. A few more big names still on the board, though, so we'll see where those guys end up going. Daryl Griffith goes to the Seas. Oh, no. It might be over with. Wait, Doc Rivers went to the Lakers. I already know what's about to happen. Celtics-Lakers finals, man. Look at this Celtics roster. And then if we head over to LA, things are really looking crazy. They've still got Kareem coming off the bench. They pick up Hakeem. They also get Doc Rivers to back up Magic. Just look at the depth. And then MJ over in Portland, he lost his right-hand man in Clyde Drexler. This was a crazy offseason. This is what I expected when I turned off salary cap. Hakeem Olajuwon made the move to LA and won MVP. I mean, props to him. These are incredible numbers. I'm sure Magic made the game easy for him. The Warriors picked up Terry Cummings. He won 6th Man of the Year. Who is he a backup for? Hey, Hakeem's the best player in the league right now. DPOY and MVP is crazy. Brad Nelson, Coach of the Year for the Lakers. Yeah, they're cooking over there in LA, aren't they? There's Mike, there's Barkley, there's Hakeem, all on the first team. You also got Zeke and Dominique Wilkins. I'm not going to spend too much time looking at the awards and all NBA teams, because I really am just worried about the playoffs for the most part. And it looks like we're probably having another Lakers-Celtics battle like I was talking about. Both these teams at the top of their respective conferences by far. But we'll see if some team can surprise us and maybe stop the Lakers or the Celtics. Conference finals this year, it's Lakers, Blazers, MJ, dragging Portland all the way to the conference finals as the 6th seed. And then over in the East, it's Celtics, Pistons. And the Lakers and Celtics both make it in 5. Here we go, the battle of the super teams. Game 1 of the series goes to LA. Lakers win game 2. Celtics will take game 3. But the Lakers win game 4. The Magic and Hakeem duo is just too good. Two of the best players in the association teaming up, and it doesn't seem like anybody has an answer for them. But that could all change this summer in free agency. Also, here's how the 87 draft went. The Nets got Scottie Pippen, Kevin Johnson to the Bulls. D-Rob dropped to 3 and went to the Kings. Reggie Miller goes to the Bullets. But the draft doesn't even matter too much because after 2 years, all the guys who got drafted become free agents anyway, so they can pick new teams. Patrick Ewing's going to the Celtics. The C's were mad that they got embarrassed by the Lakers. It looks like they're going to get Pat Ewing, but the Lakers are going to go get Alex English. Oh my goodness. We're going to see another Celtics-Lakers battle, aren't we? I mean, some of these other teams are making nice pickups. The Warriors have notably picked up quite a few players. But the Lakers, I mean, they just got Chris Mullin, who's coming off a year where he averaged 24, and he's only headed to his 3rd season. After 5 days of free agency, it looks like pretty much all the notable players are squared away. Check out the Celtics, though, man. Oh, my goodness. And then the Lakers, they're even more ridiculous. I'm thinking LA's going for another this year. Bro, Kareem's sticking around. He wants more rings. He's got 6 right now. Trying to go for number 7 before he retires. Bro's 40. Unc still got it, huh? Let's jump into another season. Some teams gotta lock in free agency in the future and find a way to rival the Lakers. Because I know the Celtics are trying, like, they're making pickups, but they just can't keep up with LA, I don't think. Especially with the way Hakeem and Magic are playing. Oh, man. Hakeem Olajuwon wins MVP again. D-Rob, watch out for the Admiral. He wins Rookie of the Year. Spud Webb hooping over in Chicago. Hakeem DPOY. Oh my gosh, yeah. It's over with, bro. Lakers 76 dubs. Nobody's really even close. Wait, the Celtics are kind of close. They won 70. So it seems like a foregone conclusion. Lakers-Celtics finals, right? They're both in the conference finals. Hold on. Warriors are up 2-0 on the Lakers. And the Warriors have a pretty cool squad. They've definitely put together a good team. But are they really about to lose? Are the Lakers really about to lose? It's going 7. Do you believe in miracles? The Golden State Warriors. Oh, man, they came up short. The Lakers are going to close it out. Not a huge surprise, though. I mean, look at their team. So here it is. Lakers-Celtics once again. Good luck, Boston. Game 1 goes to LA. Celtics win game 2. Maybe the Lakers aren't as unbeatable as I thought. Boston is up 2-1. They're up 3-1. The Celtics get the W. Oh my gosh, I didn't see that coming. I mean, this Celtics roster is really good, but wow. Over the Lakers? Man, congrats to the Celtics. Here's how your draft went this year. W Danny Manning, W name. And this summer, we got Isaiah Thomas hitting free agency. The highest overall free agent we've seen all video. Oh, it's over with. The Celtics just won the chip and they're picking up Zeke. Oh, man. Isaiah Thomas is a Celtic, and the Lakers, they're not doing anything in free agency this year. They didn't get anybody notable. Their only pickup so far has been Andrew Lang. I think we're going to see something special from Boston this year. I'm talking like 77 wins or something like that. You add Isaiah Thomas to a 70-win team, plus you see the progression of Pat Ewing, and they picked up Ron Harper, who was averaging 20-4. I have to say, no salary cap has been living up to the hype so far. Magic Johnson wins MVP. He told Hakeem, move over real quick. Let me get one. Hakeem won DPOY. And although they're doing great stuff over there in LA, the Celtics, they're doing something special. 75 wins on the season. They've got a bunch of all-NBA players. I wonder how many games the Lakers won. Oh my gosh! They went win for win! Man, here we go! Also, the Blazers won 68. I don't want to just gloss over that. That's really good from MJ and company. But let's be honest, it's probably going to be another battle between LA and Boston. In the conference finals, the Lakers will be taking on Portland with 99 overall MJ. And then over in the East, it's going to be the Bucks versus the Celtics. The Bucks have the round mound to rebound and Sidney Moncrief. And both these series are going 7. One of our 75 win teams might just lose here. Hey, maybe both of them will lose. MJ and Barkley, 2 members of the 84 draft class, are trying to do the impossible. Barkley's gonna fall short despite a valiant effort from him. And then over in the West, let's see what the Blazers can do with MJ. Great start for Portland. Lakers are fighting back. This one might be close. Here we go. Minute 41 left. Lakers are up by 3. They also have possession of the ball. Green is inbounding. It'll go into Perkins. Now it goes to Doc Rivers. Rivers gets the screen from Hakeem. Now it'll go down to Magic. Magic fades away and can't convert. But Hakeem is there on the glass. Olajuwon with the poster. 5-point lead for the Lakers. Michael Jordan is going to have to lock in right here. Williams with the rock. He's going to find Person. Chuck Person gives it up to Jordan. Jordan trying to go with Doc Rivers here. MJ really needs a bucket right now. Short mid-range is off, but Ralph Sampson is there on the glass. 3-point ball game. Now the Blazers need a stop. Doc Rivers with it. Rivers down to Magic Johnson. Johnson says, get out the way. Layup is good. Magic Johnson, the closer for the Los Angeles Lakers. Gus Williams gets the screen from Ralph Sampson. Williams to Chuck Person. Person to the basket. Doesn't have any space. Still puts it up and misses. Not a great look there. Now Magic has it. Johnson the pass to Hakeem. And Hakeem's going to get fouled. Blazers opting to intentionally foul a little bit early. First foul shot for Olajuwon is off. Maybe that was a smart foul there from Portland. Second one for Olajuwon is good. Still a 6-point lead for LA. A pretty comfortable lead there. Gus Williams with it. It'll go down to MJ. Jordan at the basket. Fakes. And that was a 3-second violation, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. That's going to do it. Man, the Blazers were so close. Great effort from MJ. And for the finals, once again, Celtics-Lakers. Game 1 will go to LA. They also win game 2 and 3. The Celtics finally get one in game 4. They also win game 5. The Celtics trying to pull off a 3-0 comeback, something we've never seen in NBA history. But the Lakers will close this one out. They didn't want to let the Celtics force 7 here. And that's another championship for Magic. 6 rings. That means Kareem has 7 and he still hasn't retired. Kareem wants to go get another, huh? Oh wait, no, he already retired. My bad on that. 1989 draft. Purvis Ellison goes number 1, Tim Hardaway at 2, Sean Kemp at 3. And now it's time for free agency. Drexler is gonna go to the Lakers. The Celtics are cooked. D-Rob is gonna remain with the Kings who drafted him. No way Drexler left. Wait, he changed his mind and went to the Spurs. I was about to say, Clyde, that would have been a weak move. The Celtics replaced Drexler with LaRondo Blackman. Lakers weren't very active this year in free agency. Wait, the Blazers got Terry Cummings and they got Buck Williams. Portland, oh man, they were close to beating the Lakers last year and they just loaded up on more talent. As for the Lakers, they kind of stood pat. And then the Celtics, they still look really good. So I think it's going to be a 3-team race for the title. You got Portland, you got Boston, you got LA. And real quick, if you enjoy the videos, I'd really appreciate if you consider subscribing to the channel. We're trying to hit 100K. I know it's annoying when YouTubers ask, but I mentioned this in another video. I've had the goal of hitting 100,000 and getting that YouTube plaque since I was a kid. So man, it'd mean a lot if you subscribed. I can't believe we're almost at 60,000 subs. Thank y'all so much, bro. It's actually unreal. Pat Ewing wins an MVP. Purvis Ellison Rookie of the Year. Drazen 6-man. Pat Ewing DPOY. and the Celtics were hooping, led by Ewing, 74 wins on the year. The Celtics don't really have any comp in the East. Meanwhile, the West is crazy. Lakers won 72 games. Spurs won 62, led by Stockton and Drexler. Then you've got the Sonics, who won 65 games with Pippen, Alvin Robertson, and Karl Malone. They've also got Adrian Dantley off the bench. The Blazers are in fourth with 63 wins. Golly, this conference is crazy. Our conference finals this year, we've got Lakers, Spurs in the West. The Spurs have a great backcourt, but the Lakers just kind of have a great lineup in general. They're going to be tough to beat. Over in the East, it's Celtics, Cavs. Yeah, I'm sorry, Cleveland. Y'all are getting cooked. And again, it's Lakers, Celtics. The Lakers are undefeated so far in the playoffs. The Celtics have only lost a singular game. Game 1 of this series will go to LA. Celtics win game 2. Lakers win game 3. And the Celtics win game 4 and 5. 3-2 lead for Boston, and they close it out in 6. Larry Bird with the finals MVP. He's 33 years old at this point with 4 titles. This year, Gary Payton entered the league. He went to the Nets. And in free agency, oh, we got a crazy class. Hakeem, Barkley, Ewing, Stockton. Let's see where these stars go. Hakeem went from the Lakers to the Celtics, and Ewing is back. Oh, the Celtics are about to run the league. Barkley goes to the Sixers. 2K got the script. Stockton returns to the Spurs. Terry Porter also returns to the Spurs. Kings get Alex English, and the Lakers lose him. So the Lakers, they've taken a major hit this summer, while the Celtics have gotten infinitely better coming off of their championship. They get Rick Smits as well. They're loading up on size in the front court. Clearly, the Celtics are the team to beat this season. 495 plus players, plus great depth on the roster. How are you meant to stop the Celtics? Charles Barkley, the Chuckster, wins MVP. Lionel Simmons, Rookie of the Year. Rod Strickland, 6th man. D-Rob, DPOY. Tim Hardaway, Most Improved. And Daryl Paxson, Coach of the Celtics, wins Coach of the Year. How in the world is any team going to stop the Celtics? Maybe the Sonics will do it. They won 71 games. They've got a nice big 3. But I'm not going to lie, I don't think they got it. Oh yeah, also, the Sixers were really good. They won 69 games, led by Sir Charles. And the Sonics actually ended up losing after winning 70 plus games. They lose in round 2. So we've got Lakers, Blazers once again. MJ versus Magic. This is a great rivalry. Then over in the East, it's the Sixers taking on the Celtics. Oh, I didn't even notice the Sixers have Reggie Miller and Barkley. That's a pretty cool duo. Blazers take care of the Lakers in 6. MJ is in the finals taking on the Celtics. Mike finally makes his way past Magic. And in all likelihood, he's probably losing to Bird and the Celtics. Yeah. Wait, maybe not. Never mind. The Celtics win in 6. Another ring for Larry Legendary. Here's how the 1990 NBA draft ended up going. The draft really isn't too important, though, because those guys hit free agency 2 years after being drafted. Speaking of free agency, here we go again. This free agent class is ridiculous. And Isaiah Thomas is teaming up with his good buddy MJ. You're kidding. IT and MJ over in Portland? That might help Mike get over the hump and beat the Celtics. Karl Malone goes to the Kings. Rockets get Joe Dumars. Oh man, the Lakers lose Mullen. They've been losing a lot of pieces. Celtics add another guy in Mark Price. He's their Isaiah Thomas replacement, I guess. Knicks get Dennis Rodman. Jazz pick up Ralph Sampson. And yeah, y'all see the rest of these free agency moves. This was a really good free agent class for sure. But I think the biggest winner this summer was definitely the Portland Trailblazers. Mike's looking to make a run at a title. Did the Sixers get anybody this year? They didn't. Okay, let's jump into another season. Next summer, we will be seeing Shaq enter the league. MJ's motivated to go get a title. He wins the MVP and DPOY this year, but the Celtics are still going to be a problem with 75 wins. I thought after losing Zeke, they might fall off a little bit. Clearly, I do not know ball. And the Blazers only won 62. Rockets won 65. They've been slowly stacking up but it looks like the Celtics are going for another one this year, barring a miracle from some other team. The Blazers do make their way to the conference finals where they'll be taking on the 1-seeded Rockets, and then over in the East, of course, Boston made it. Can Barkley and Reggie find a way to beat the Celtics? They were unable to do it. So we've got a finals rematch, Celtics-Blazers. And the Celtics, man. Another title. Pat Ewing's won 4 chips with this team, but I believe by now Bird has like 6? Yeah, 6 titles for Larry. And if the Celtics add more pieces, the league's really cooked. So we'll see how free agency goes for them. Shaq enters the league and joins the Mavericks. We'll see him in free agency in 2 years. This year in free agency, the Dubs got Mark Aguirre. He left the Mavs. He's been there for his entire career. Spurs get Brad Daughtry. Celtics pick up Kevin McHale, or bring him back. He was already on the team. Ron Harper leaves the Celtics. Blazers re-sign Terry Cummings, and the Celtics got Kevin Willis. Rockets get Buck Williams. They've been pretty good. Chuck Person returns. Blazers get Armin Gilliam. Credit to Portland. They're really trying to get the right pieces. So I think we'll see another Celtics-Blazers finals this year, unless a surprise team pops up out of nowhere. Charles Barkley, another MVP. The Diesel wins Rookie of the Year. Michael Jordan, DPOY, Rod Strickland, 6th man. Chris Morris, Most Improved. And wow, the Sixers, 74 wins. Here we go. Also, the Celtics won 73, so the East is crazy right now. Oh, the Sixers got Ron Harper. And they have the glove off the bench. And Xavier McDaniel, they're cooking right now for sure. And then over in the West, I don't think anybody's going to rival the Celtics or the Sixers. So in my opinion, whoever wins the East is winning the title for sure. Blazers don't even make the conference finals this year. It's Kings versus Rockets. Over in the East, it's Sixers Celtics. Whoever wins this one, like I said, they're probably winning the title. And the Celtics, man, they're undefeated through the playoffs. They're facing a nice Kings team in the finals, but I don't know. I mean, the Kings win game 1 and 2. Hold on. They just swept the Celtics, bro. What? Are the Kings hiding some hoopers on the bench or something? I mean, not really. The Celtics go from undefeated throughout this playoff run to getting swept in the finals. Congrats to the Kings. I didn't see that title coming, I'm not gonna lie to you. Chris Webber goes number 1 overall to the Hornets. Penny goes to the Jazz. And Hakeem is in free agency with Pippen, with Reggie, with Kevin Johnson. Crazy free agency class again this year. And Hakeem goes to the Rockets. 2K got the script. Also, the Spurs are loading up. They got Reggie Miller and brought back Clyde Drexler. Kevin Johnson goes to the Celtics. Nuggets get Scottie Pippen. Celtics get Mitch Richmond as well. The Celtics are going to be a problem. Doc Rivers goes to the champion Kings. The Celtics got Rolando Blackman as well. Or was he already on the team? Yeah, he was already on the team. They brought him back. So the Celtics, man, they had even more pieces. The Kings are also interesting. You got to watch out for them to repeat. And the Spurs are another team. Yeah, the Spurs look really good. Seems like we got a little bit more comp as we head into another season. Hakeem Olajuwon wins MVP over in Houston. Sabonis 6th man of the year for the Rockets. And wow, Arthur Harrison, the Rockets coach, wins Coach of the Year. Hold on. So the Rockets were the best team with 69 wins. And yeah, they have a really good roster, good depth. Over in the East, of course, the Celtics are still in the mix as well. But watch out for this Houston team. Okay, never mind. Don't watch out for them. They lost in the second round. The Kings are back, though. They'll be taking on the Blazers with MJ. And then over in the East, it's going to be the Celtics taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. And the Blazers and Kings are going to a Game 7. Celtics made their way to the finals, so if MJ wins this one, he'll have another battle with Boston. And if the Kings win, they'll have another battle with Boston. And it looks like it's going to be the Blazers. Michael Jordan with the chance to win a title once again. Will he be able to finish the job? This is going to be tough for the Blazers, but the Celtics are definitely worse than they were before. Bro, my game is lagging crazy. Game 1 will go to Portland. They win game 2 as well. Oh my gosh, Mike's going to do it. The Blazers win in 5. MJ, finals MVP. Jordan has fought hard for this title. Very well deserved. for MJ. 1994 offseason. We started this off in 1983, but we still got a lot of time to go until 2024 for sure. Jason Kidd goes #1 to the Magic. Grant Hill 2 to the Pistons. 2K got the script. Free agency, bro. These free agency classes are insane. Barkley goes to the Nuggets. He leaves Philly. Celtics bring back IT. Rockets get Mullen, and they were already really good. Celtics get Rodman as well. Shaq goes to the Warriors. Let's go. The Warriors are my favorite team. Danny Manning to the Warriors. There you go, Golden State. The Blazers pick up Terry Porter after winning the title. The Rockets get left Shrimp and Xavier McDaniel. They've got a good team over in Houston. Also, the Blazers are building up a great squad. I mean, they were already good, right? They won the championship. Celtics are old, but they're trying to stay relevant. It seems like the number of stacked teams has definitely been growing over these past few seasons. Charles Barkley wins MVP. Barkley's gotten a couple of those throughout this video. There goes Hakeem with DPOY. Kyle Quinn, Coach of the Year, Celtics, still relevant after all these years. The Lakers, they've kind of fallen off, but the Celtics, they always find a way, huh? #1 seed with 69 wins. Over in the West, it's the Spurs. It's crazy when you see these teams that are just good at every spot in their lineup. Those type of squads are very tough to beat, and you don't see them too often in real life. But because of this no salary cap, teams are putting together absolute squads. Over in the West, our conference finals are going to be between the Nuggets and the Spurs. And then in the East, it's going to be the Celtics taking on the Philadelphia 76ers. And both these series are going 7. This is what I'm here for. Looks like the Sixers will win their game 7. The Glove with a big game. Now let's see if San Antonio can finish the job. The Spurs are going to fall short to Denver. Charles Barkley in the finals against his former team, the 76ers. And he's playing with Pippen too. I like this Denver team. They're playing well to start off the finals. Up 3-1. They close it out in 5. Scotty, finals MVP. Good stuff from Pippen. This summer we got the 95 class. Kevin Garnett goes first overall to the New York Knicks. And of course, next summer we'll have the 96 draft headlined by Kobe Bryant. In those first few years, we had a couple boring free agency classes, but those aren't happening anymore. Every year, free agency is eventful. Karl Malone goes back to the Sonics where he started his career. The Cavs pick up Ron Harper. Joe Dumars goes to the Rockets. Cavs get Tim Hardaway. Warriors pick up Mark Aguirre and Glenn Rice. Kemp to the Rockets. Oh, the Rockets are loading up. They got Weber. They got Kemp. Lakers trying to be relevant again. Drafting Sabonis. Oh, the Lakers picked up a couple pieces. This is just absolute chaos, man. I'm going to simulate the upcoming season, see what teams are good. Because, man, that free agency was ridiculous. I don't even know what to think after that. I'm not even sure who's going to be good. The Chuckster, another MVP. Kevin Garnett, Rookie of the Year. Magic 6, man. Wait, so who's starting over in LA? We'll check that out. Whoa. The Spurs won 76 games. KG made All-NBA first as a rookie. Hold on, man. What's going on? I gotta check out the standings. I just took a break from the video to eat some food, so I'm kind of forgetting what's going on with all the teams. Oh, yeah, San Antonio. Oh, my gosh, they're cooking. But also, you had the Nuggets who won 71. They're coming off the title, trying to go back-to-back here. And then over in the East, the Celtics won 70. They no longer have Bird, though, as he retired. So it looks like the days of Boston absolutely dominating are over. They're definitely still a force, but they're not the team to beat anymore. That's the San Antonio Spurs. 76 wins is ridiculous. Conference finals in the West, it's going to be the Sonics versus the Spurs. Yeah, the Sonics are cooked. And then over in the East, it's the Celtics. Oh my gosh, I'm sorry, Toronto. Oh my gosh, the Sonics. They actually beat the Spurs. I pressed sim round, assuming, oh yeah, this is a Spurs dub. It wasn't a Spurs dub. And Karl Malone leads the Sonics to the finals. I'm a Celtics fan for this one. Game 1 will go to the Celtics. They win game 2 as well. Sonics win game 3. No, come on, Boston. Boston, no, man. This summer, Kobe Bryant is getting drafted into the association along with AI, who went first overall to the Nets. Kobe gets drafted by the Hornets. They don't make a draft mistake this time. Free agency, ridiculous as usual. Gary Payton goes to the Blazers to team up with MJ. Pippen goes to the Lakers. So Chuck is all alone over in Denver. The Rockets get Reggie after their really good season. They lose a key piece. Derek Coleman goes from the Clippers to the Cavs. The Rockets pick up Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. Oh, the Rockets also get J. Kidd, who's only 23. He should be getting a lot better over these next few seasons. But I'm not going to lie, with all these changes going on, I kind of want to do a look around the league. Sixers, they're kind of whatever, a decent team. Bucks, again, kind of a whatever team. Same thing for the Bullets, the Bulls. Cavs have 390 pluses with Ron Harper, Tim Hardaway, and Derek Coleman. Celtics are washed. Clippers just aren't very good. Oh wait, Bird didn't retire. He left the Celtics. Why would he leave? He's on the Grizzlies. And the Grizzlies, they're not too good. Has Dominique been in Atlanta all video? Well, that was a bad decision, huh? Heat or mid. The Hornets are bad, but they just drafted Kobe, so he could change everything. Jazz suck. Kings have D-Rob, but that's about it. KG's gonna have to carry the Knicks. I don't know why Pippen went to the Lakers. I feel like they're just kind of past their prime at this point. Too many old guys on that team. Magic are just bad. Same thing with the Mavs and the Nets. The Nuggets are pretty good. What I'm noticing is the teams that are good are really good, and the teams that are bad are really bad. Are y'all seeing this? The Pistons, the Raptors. Here's the Rockets, who again are elite. Oh my gosh. 890 pluses. Then you got an 88 overall in Rod Strickland, 87 overall in Detlef Schrempf. This team's winning the title. Yeah, no doubt about it. The Spurs are, they're kind of washed. Suns are terrible. I don't know how this Sonics team won a chip. T-Wolves, I mean, they're all right. Blazers, they're pretty good with MJ and Gary. And the Warriors, they're building something around Shaq for sure. And that wraps it up for the roster breakdown. It was good to catch up, see what was going on around the league, but now we can jump into another season. The Diesel wins MVP playing on my favorite team, the Warriors. Eugene, Coach of the Year, as the Rockets won 73 games. Yeah, the Rockets, they do have a squad. Like, they're the team to beat. Maybe the Warriors are, though. Give me Warriors Rockets. Come on, that's really all I'm here for. I want to see my team compete. They lost in the first round. Come on, Golden State. Conference Finals will be T-Wolves Nuggets. The Chuckster back in the Conference Finals. Bro, how did the Rockets lose in round one? Charles Barkley is him. Conference Finals, we also have Celtics versus Bucks in the East. I mean, the Celtics look like the better team. Not as much talent on the squads as we're used to, though. And in the finals, we got T-Wolves Celtics. For this one, I think the Celtics will win. Game 1 will go to the C's. Game 2 to the Timberwolves. They win Game 3 as well. Oh, okay. I don't know ball, huh? Brad Daughtry led the T-Wolves to the chip and won Finals MVP. Tim Duncan enters the league. So does Tracy McGrady. And in a world with no injuries, man, things might get scary for the rest of the league with McGrady. Hakeem back in free agency. This man's got zero loyalty. He's been going from team to team. He's about to leave the Rockets right now. He goes to the Heat. Nuggets pick up Kevin Johnson, and they just upset the Rockets last year. Celtics add Larry Johnson after losing in the finals. Heat also get Kenny Anderson, so they've been very active this summer. Warriors add Mookie Blaylock. Dubs trying to build around Shaquille for sure. Dennis Rodman returns to the Celtics. Celtics also get Christian Laettner. Warriors got KG. Anything is possible! Hey, my team's about to win the title this year. Watch. Didn't expect this, not gonna lie. Chris Webber wins the MVP award for the Rockets. Hakeem wins DPOY over in Miami. And the Rockets were still good, even without Olajuwon on the roster. Yeah, they're the best team in the league with 68 wins. Jason Kidd off the bench. Wow. Ooh. And then second in the West, it's my team. We picked up KG. Why are we starting Danny Manning over KG? Lock in, coach. I think whoever wins the West is winning the finals this year. That's my prediction. We got the Warriors taking on the Lakers. Uncle Magic trying to get one more title. Oh, I just started simulating on accident. Whoops. Eastern Conference Finals. It's Cavs versus Celtics, but the Cavs are already down 3-0. They're cooked. They get swept. Come on, Warriors. Come on, Warriors. Don't lose. Don't blow the 3-1. That's not funny. I've already seen that before. I don't want to see it again. Okay, we're good. We're good. The Dubs are going to the finals. I try not to be biased in these videos, but man, we've seen the Celtics win enough championships. Let my team go get one. Game 1, we'll go to the Warriors. We win game 2 as well. Celtics will take game 3, but we win game 4. We're out of there in 5. The Diesel Finals MVP. There we go. All right, now I'll go back to being unbiased. I just had to see my team get one. Shaq, don't leave. Okay, now I'm done being unbiased. He's going to the Lakers? Man, 2K really does have the script, huh? After the title, he leaves his team. Oh, the Lakers are so back. They just got Alonzo Mourning and Shaq. And the Rockets pick up Karl Malone, bring back Chris Webber, and bring in Barkley. Lakers also bring in Allen Houston. So looking at free agency, it's clear who the teams to beat are. You got the Lakers. They loaded back up. And then the Rockets. Just a crazy rotation. So much depth. Also, I'm not sure if I showed the draft. Vince Carter went first. Dirk went second. So there you go. Kevin Garnett wins MVP for the Golden State Warriors. Vince Carter Rookie of the Year. C. Webb 6th Man of the Year. Wasn't he like just the MVP and now he's coming off the bench? That's how crazy the Rockets are. Tim Duncan, DPOY. Eugene, another Coach of the Year. Good stuff from Eugene Jordan right there. I'm not going to lie. I thought the Lakers would be better for sure. You pick up Shaq and Alonzo. You already got Scottie Pippen, but they were the 3 seed. Warriors were the 2 seed in the West. Rockets still dominant, man. And then over in the East, you got the Sixers with Allen Iverson. He left the New Jersey Nets, signed in Philadelphia. Raptors are in second. This team is mid. They're not beating a team like the Rockets. Conference Finals this year is Houston versus LA. And then over in the East, we got Philadelphia versus Milwaukee. The Lakers are able to take care of the Rockets. Yeah, see, I thought the Lakers would be good. And we've got a Game 7 over here in the East. Game 7 AI, I'm here for it. Game 7 AI did not deliver. Dang it. Bro went from the answer to the question. NBA Finals, we got Lakers Bucks. I think the Diesel is dominating in this series. I don't care if Rick Smits is 8 feet tall. It's Shaquille O'Neal, man. Lakers up 2-1. All right, it's 2-2. Bucks win game 5. Lakers win game 6. Game 7 of the NBA Finals. We need to see a finals that goes 7 in real life. I don't think we've had that since like 2016. Looks like the Lakers will dominate in this game 7 though. Shaquille O'Neal wins the title in Los Angeles. Scottie Pippen Finals MVP. So Shaq left the team that won the chip in the Warriors, joined a new team, and won a chip there. Also in the 1999 draft, Elton Brand went to the Suns, Steve Francis to the Wizards. The Jet ended up going to the Nets. We're getting close to that 03 draft at this point. Gary Durant is joining the stacked Lakers. Bro, LA is about to be insane this year. They got Penny and Shaq and Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. And, oh, it's over with. It's over with. The Lakers ran free agency this year. There's really nothing else that needs to be said. Oh, T-Mac went to the Rockets. That's pretty notable. Yeah, the Rockets continue to get pieces as they've been doing, but I don't think any of these other moves matter. Look at what the Lakers were able to do coming off the title. Sure, they lost Pippen, but I don't think that'll matter. Raptors go out and add Duncan and Sean Kemp, so looks like Toronto, they were out there making moves this year. Yeah, this is a decent Raptors team for sure. Probably not a team that's going to be that good, though. The Rockets, oh my gosh, they're old, but they do have some good young pieces that they can build with. And then the Lakers, 590 pluses, a lot of point guards, but they'll figure something out. Kevin Garnett wins MVP. KG has been really good throughout this video. Michael Jordan wins DPOY. Uncle Mike still got it, huh? And Edmund Carson is named Coach of the Year for the Lakers. 65 wins on the season over in Los Angeles. So the era of 70-win teams, it seems like it's past for the most part. There aren't any insanely dominant squads. You got the Raptors over in the East. I didn't think they'd be as good as they ended up being. but they're the number 1 seed. The Lakers are number 1 in the West, which isn't a huge surprise. The Lakers make their way to the conference finals where they got the Kings led by D-Rob. And over in the East, it'll be Raptors versus Celtics. The Celtics still got it. They've been consistent all video. They've always been around as one of those contenders, but they're not going to make the finals. It's going to be the Lakers and Raptors, the 2 number 1 seeded teams. And on paper, I think we know who's got this one. But the Raptors have been a surprise all year, so maybe they can surprise us here in the finals. They're up 2-1 early. It's tied up at 2 apiece. Raptors win game 5. Lakers win game 6. Another game 7 in the finals. Last year, the Lakers won the finals in 7. We'll see if they can do it again or if the Raptors are going to get the W. We got a close one. 4-point ball game, minute 54 left. You know we got to jump in. Hold on, bro. Look at this era filter. Y'all really think TV looked like this in the year 2000? No, come on, man. What are we talking about? Stephon Marbury has the ball. Marbury is defended by the glove. He's going to fake a couple times. Marbury gives it up to Sabonis in the corner. Sabonis back to Marbury. Marbury trying to create space, but the glove is all over him. Oh my goodness, clamps! But Marbury knocks it down. Raptors within 2. That's Starberry right there. Now here comes Penny Hardaway for the Lakers. Penny, defended by Duncan, goes up over him. That wasn't a smart decision. Duncan will grab the rebound. Raptors can tie it with the 2, take the lead with the 3. Marbury in his bag, goes to the basket, fakes, goes up, misses, mourning the rebound. It'll go up to Mahmoud Abdul-Rauf. Mahmoud gives it up to Penny Hardaway. Hardaway is defended by Kemp. Raptors have a really big lineup in right now, and Hardaway's going to get fouled. First one for Hardaway, cash. Second one for Penny is also good. 4-point lead for the Lakers, about a minute to go. Marbury with it. The glove needs to lock up here because Marbury hit a tough shot on him a couple possessions ago. Marbury, another mid-range is up, and it's good! Stephon Marbury. Raptors are within 2. They just need a stop here. Hardaway with it, working his way to the rim. Awkward floater somehow goes. He was falling to the ground. 4-point lead for LA. But you know Marbury's going to try and get a bucket for the Raptors. He'll get the screen from Sabonis. Marbury has room for 3. He's fading, and he misses it. The Diesel, the board, and it'll go to Gary Payton. If Payton hits both of these, it's going to be tough for the Raptors to get back in this. First one for Gary is good. Second one for Payton is also good. 7-point lead. If you're Toronto, you probably need a 3 here. Smith into Marbury. Marbury, just let it fly, man. No need to waste all this time. He's going to take a mid-range. He misses. Oh, Duncan got the board. He went back up, but I don't think that layup's doing too much. We're going to get out of here. Lakers win it in 7. And LA, they've got a lot of young pieces on their team, so they're going to be able to continue to compete for seasons to come. The 2000 draft, Kenyon Martin ended up going to the Magic. Mo Pete went to the Pistons. Not a crazy draft class here. But of course, we have another good free agency class. Let's simulate, see where everybody goes. J. Kidd goes to the Celtics. Raptors get Grant Hill. That's a huge pickup off the finals loss. Hakeem's back in Houston. Sixers pick up Glenn Robinson. Warriors get Kenny Anderson. Lakers get Dale Davis and Derek Coleman. Rockets get Mutombo back. Jerry Stackhouse to the Raptors. It's looking like it's going to be Raptors-Lakers again. Both of these teams were very active in free agency, making multiple additions to bolster their rosters. Check it out. The Lakers still look great. They've got a lot of depth. And the Raptors, they are much improved. Kevin Garnett, another MVP and DPOY. Lakers won 74. They might be building a dynasty over in Los Angeles. And the Raptors were the 1 seed over in the East with 68 wins. Here we go. This could be a rivalry like the Lakers and Celtics one we had early in the video. Lakers and Raptors are both in the conference finals. I'm sorry, Dallas. Y'all are about to get cooked. And then over in the East, it's the Raptors taking on the Celtics. The Celtics did pick up Jason Kidd. He was a great addition, but that's not going to be enough. Lakers, Raptors, part 2. Game 1 will go to Toronto. Lakers win game 2 and 3. Raptors will win game 4. Lakers take game 5. Raptors win game 6. Oh my goodness. Another game 7. And the Raptors get the dub. They beat the Lakers, who had a historically great regular season. LA won 74 games. Raptors won 68, and the Raptors win the title. Wow. Shout out to Toronto, man. NBA draft, we got Powell, we got Agent Zero, ISO Joe. Who do we have in free agency? The Diesel and KG. If Shaq leaves LA, oh man. Shaq left. And the Celtics got KG. So the Lakers win a couple titles with the Diesel, but now it's looking like they might struggle over this upcoming season. The Raptors were able to bring back Marbury, and then a bunch of different role player signings across the league. I can't believe Shaq would leave the Lakers though. That's crazy to me. I mean, why? I guess their roster is still good even without the Diesel, but obviously a huge loss. The Raptors will probably still be in the mix again. And maybe the Celtics are back. Garnett and Jason Kidd, we'll see. Kevin Garnett, New Jersey, still doing the same type of things. He wins an MVP with the Boston Celtics. We see Powell win Rookie of the Year, Kemp 6th Man, and Garnett also wins DPOY. The Celtics won 74 games. We've definitely seen teams that are better than the Boston Celtics, at least on paper, but something about this team worked. They were able to win a lot of basketball games, and really, it looks like there's nobody to rival them. The Celtics make their way to the conference finals against Toronto. I just jumped in the game. I don't want to be in the game. I just wanted to see their rosters. Come on, man. As I was saying before I was rudely interrupted, we got Raptors Celtics here. And over in the West, it's the Dubs taking on the Grizzlies. Oh, wow. The Warriors have put together a really good team after losing Shaq and Garnett. And the Grizzlies, they have Kobe Bryant. The Raptors beat the Celtics in 6. And over here in the West, we've got a game 7 between the Grizz and Warriors. It's a game 7 and Kobe's hooping. Come on, man. We got to jump in. Minute 38 left. Grizzlies are up by 1. And they have possession of the ball. Chuck Person will give it into Bryant. Bryant at the top of the key, looking to go to work. He pulls a mid-range, knocks it down. 3-point lead for the Grizzlies. Here comes Kenny Anderson for Golden State. Anderson will get the screen from Wallace. Kenny finds Brandon with some room for 3. He misses, but Camby's there on the follow. Memphis's lead just got cut down to 1. I'm assuming Kobe will have something to say about that. Bryant in the post, fakes, fades, gets it to go off the window. Kobe Bryant taking over in the clutch. Anderson with the rock. He'll get the screen from Wallace. Anderson finds Brandon. Brandon fakes. Brandon will get the screen, pull the 3. He can't convert. It's rebounded by Chuck Person. Now it'll go to Brown. Brown gives it right to Kobe. Kobe's been taken over here in the clutch. Bryant going to the basket. Layup is good. Kobe. 5-point lead for the Grizzlies. Warriors need a bucket. Anderson's 3 is good. 1 possession ball game as Kenny Anderson hits a huge 3 ball. Still about 30 seconds left. Warriors do not need to foul. Grizzlies will probably waste some time here. Or maybe not. Kobe takes the midi and he misses. Oh man, Kobe should have chewed some more clock there, because now the Warriors have about 22 seconds to get a good shot off. Marcus Camby into Paul Pierce. Pierce attacking the basket here. He's in the mid-range. I didn't even know Pierce was on the Warriors. He pulls, he misses, and it's rebounded by Kobe. My bad if my voice sounded a little raspy there for a second. I probably need to take a sip of water or something, man. It sounded like Doc Rivers. Bryant, first foul shot is good. Second one for Bryant is also good. And it's looking like this game is over with. Kobe and the Grizzlies are finals bound. Unless Ray hits this. Why would they leave Ray wide open? Well, now we've got a game. 4.8 seconds left. The Warriors are going to aim to foul as fast as possible, of course. But even if the Grizzlies hit both of these, we will still have a 1-possession game. It's going to be Chauncey going to the line. First one for Billups is good. Second one for Billups is also good. Can the Warriors pull off a miracle here? Anderson from half. Oh my goodness! That was contested! Kenny Anderson. Clutch time, Kenny. Bro, look at this shot. Hold on, let me back up the camera. There we go. That's a perfect camera angle. Anderson over the big man. He almost blocked it. Look at that. He was close. Pulls the 3. Swish. Ball game. Or wait, no, that's not ball game. We got OT. I thought it was Paul George in that one commercial. Ball game. I simcasted a little bit of overtime. Right now, the Grizzlies are up by 4 with 1:43 left. Ball will go to Kobe. Now it goes to Russell. Now it'll go to Billups. Chauncey gives it up to Bryant. Bryant is defended by Allen. Now it'll go back to Billups. Billups gets the screen from Bryant. Pulls the 3 ball. Can't convert. Warriors grab the rebound. They need to get some offense going here. Pierce, couple spins. He's going to fake the mid-range. Swing it to Ray Allen. Allen will give it up to Anderson. Anderson lets it fly. He's red hot. Kenny Anderson is him. Only a 1-point lead for the Grizz now. Chauncey Billups with it. Billups in the mid-range. Gonna walk it back to the top of the key. Swing it to Shackelford. Shackelford to Bryant. Bryant's 3. Cash. Kenny's got it going, but so does Kobe. 4-point lead for the Grizz. Paul Pierce with the rock. Spins. It's poked away. Russell with it. Russell lob to Kobe. Oh, I was about to say. Kenny Anderson with the rock here. Anderson to Pierce. Pierce fakes. Is he going to go up? No, he kicks it out to an open Allen. And Ray can't convert. Paul Pierce has done nothing in the clutch for the Dubs. Bro's looking like the lie instead of the truth. Kobe Bryant with the rock, and the Warriors are going to foul. Why? Don't know why they would do that. Seems like a glitch in the game. 2K, please fix it in 2K25. Bryant's first free throw is good. Second one for Kobe is also good. 6-point lead for the Grizzlies. Warriors are going to need a miracle, but we saw him pull it off last time. Camby will give it into Kenny Anderson. He should be the one taking the shot. He's been hitting everything. Screen will come from Wallace. Anderson is defended closely. He kicks it out to Wallace for a 3. Knocks it down. Rasheed Wallace for 3. Huge shot there. And the Warriors are within 3. They will have to foul again. It's going to be Chauncey going to the line. If you're the Dubs, you're banking on a missed free throw from Billups. First one for Chauncey is good. Second one for Chauncey is also good. Still a 5-point lead for the Grizz. Camby will give it into Anderson. Anderson to Pierce. Pierce, top of the key here, attacking the basket. Finds Anderson open. Don't leave that man open. He's got us in. 2-point ball game. Bro, the Warriors will not give up. Bryant's headed to the line. They need a missed free throw from Kobe. First one for Bryant, good. Second one for Bryant is also good. 4-point lead still. Wesley with the rock. Wesley walks it up the floor. Finds Anderson open. Oh my gosh. He's got takeover. Dog. This might be one of the craziest games I've watched on this channel. They're going to need one more 3 if they want to send this to double OT or win it if Chauncey misses a free throw. Chauncey, first one's good. Second one for Billups is also good. So they need a 3. Give the ball to Kenny Anderson. Anderson with the rock. He's going to pull from deep. Oh, what a game. Bro, that was fire. Grizzlies going to the finals. Well deserved. Kenny Anderson, man. That was something special. Kobe had 31 in this one. NBA Finals, it's Raptors, Grizzlies. First one will go to the Raptors. They win game 2 as well, and 3. Oh, well, that whole dramatic game 7 for nothing because the Raptors dominated. Here's your 0-2 draft results. And now Kobe and AI are hitting free agency. Oh, no way AI decides on the Raptors. We'll have to see. AI went to the Raptors. Kobe went to the team he just beat in the Warriors. Oh my goodness. So I'm assuming we're getting Raptors Warriors in the finals. Warriors also picked up Allen Houston. Spurs made some pickups as well. But bro, Kobe Bryant on my favorite team, that's fire. Look at this roster. And then the Raptors, they're absolutely loaded. Also, something else to note, we got the 0-3 draft entering the league next summer. There goes Kevin Garnett with another MVP. Gary Payton, 6th Man of the Year over in Los Angeles. KGDPOY. Johnny Davis, Coach of the Year for the San Antonio Spurs. Huh? Who do the Spurs have? Okay. Nash leading the way in San Antonio. Second team in the West was the Warriors. They have Kobe Bryant, Kenny Anderson, the greatest. Lakers were in 3rd. And then over in the East, it's the Sixers with Shaq, Ray Allen, Glenn Robinson. Then you got the Raptors with AI. Yeah. And then the Celtics were in 3rd. I think the Raptors are the team to beat. Looking at all the rosters on paper. Conference Finals, we got Spurs, Lakers. Kind of surprised to see the Lakers here, but they bounced back after losing Shaq. And then over in the East, it's Sixers Raptors. Speaking of Shaq, he's on the Sixers. And both those series finished in sweeps. It's LA versus Philly, Shaq versus his former team in the finals. Game 1 will go to the Lakers. They win Game 2. Oh, you shouldn't have left, Shaq. Penny Hardaway leads the Lakers to a title. Big draft class this summer. 2003. LeBron goes to the Cavs. 2K got the script. Then you got Bosh going to the Suns, Melo to the Pacers, Wade to the Knicks. And all those guys will probably be hitting free agency in 2 years. Speaking of free agency, we got another big free agent class. Duncan goes to the Spurs. 2K. They got the script, man. Sixers pick up McGrady. They've already got Shaq over there. That's going to be a good team. Lakers lose Penny after the title. Replace him with Chauncey. Grant Hill to the Wizards. And then some other pickups. Y'all see how many 80-plus players are in the league at this point? It's crazy. Oh, wait. Weren't the Spurs, like, super good last year? And now they get Duncan? Oh, the Spurs are about to be nice. Watch out for them this year. The big ticket wins another MVP. LeBron James, Rookie of the Year. Ray Allen, 6th man. DPOY for Ben Wallace. Most improved for Ruben Patterson. And Johnny Davis is named Coach of the Year. Yeah, the Spurs were already so good last season. Then you add Duncan into the mix. Of course, they're going to get even better. Lakers were the 2 seed. Then over in the East, you had the Sixers. Maybe Tracy McGrady gets a championship in this NBA universe. Conference Finals is going to be Lakers Kings. The Spurs did not make it in the West. And then over in the East, it's going to be Philadelphia versus Boston. The Sixers are tough. Philly took care of business quickly, but we've got a Game 7 between the Lakers and Kings over here in the Western Conference, so we're going to jump in the Simcast. Close ball game, minute 34 left. Kings up by 1. Sacramento also has possession of the ball. And in Los Angeles, Chauncey Billups is the big star. Not that Billups isn't a good player, but seeing a Billups-led team here in the conference finals in a league like this, kind of crazy. Ball will go into Stevie Franchise. Francis is defended by Billups. He'll get the screen from Sean Kemp. Francis gonna pull the 3 ball. He can't convert. Ilgauskas grabs the rebound and gives it up to Chauncey. Lakers with a chance to take the lead here. Billups to the basket. He's double teamed. Chauncey gives it up to McKee. McKee to Davis. Davis will give it to Jalen Rose. Rose gets the screen. Rose to the basket. Floater is off. Francis with it. Steve Francis trying to go at Billups. Oh, good pass. But David Robinson can't convert on the layup. Now the Lakers are moving in transition. We haven't seen a single bucket since we jumped into this game. Chauncey gonna swing it over to McKee for a 3. He can't hit. Ilgauskas on the tip-in. Oh my gosh. Davis to Ilgauskas to Billups. Billups to McKee. McKee down to Davis in the post. Davis. Oh yeah, that's baby food right there. Lakers have a 1-point lead. Dale Davis, big bucket right there. Shane Battier gives it into Steve Francis. Kings only down by 1 point here. Francis gets the screen from Robinson. Dumps it down to D-Rob, and Robinson is fouled. If he hits both, Kings will have the lead. First one for Robinson, all net. Second one for Robinson is also good. 1 point lead for the King. Davis will give it into Chauncey Billups. The Lakers just need a bucket, and they'll take the lead and potentially win this game. Stojakovic with it. Peja back to Billups. Billups 3 is good. Still 1.6 left. Can the Kings hit the heat? Francis misses. Lakers go into the finals. What a game. Big shot from Chauncey. Lakers moving on to the NBA Finals. Hey, Jalen, smile if Kobe dropped 81 on you. NBA Finals, it's Philadelphia versus LA. Shaq taking on his former team again. I think the Sixers got this one, to be honest with y'all. They're up 3-1, and they close it out in 5. The Diesel, Finals MVP. This summer, Dwight Howard is entering the league. Howard goes to the Magic. Funny how that worked out. This free agency class might be one of the best of the entire video. This could change the entire league. Shaq went to the Knicks. That's league changing. KG joins the Lakers, who just made the finals. Jason Kidd leaves the Celtics for the Heat, but the Celtics get Dirk and Jermaine O'Neal. VC to the Heat. Paul Pierce to the Sonics. Glenn Robinson to the Warriors. Lakers pick up Rasheed Wallace. And y'all see the rest of these moves as well. Oh my goodness. Wow, what a crazy free agency class. I need to see what the entire league's looking like again, because just too much went down. The Sixers lose the Diesel, but they pick up Yao Ming to replace him. Bobcats are bad. The Bucks are alright, but I don't think they're winning a title with Camby as their best player. Bulls are bad. Cavs have LeBron, and that's about it. Also, Braun will be a free agent next summer. Celtics have a nice big three going. The Clippers might be as good as a G League team. The Grizzlies have Ben Wallace, but that's about it. Hawks are bad. The bad teams in this league are really bad. And then the good teams are really good. There's not really much of a balance in the league right now. The Heat have a duo of Jason Kidd and Vince Carter. Hornets, I guess, are okay with Baron Davis. Jazz are pretty bad. Kings are pretty bad. And oh my gosh, the regression. The Knicks have Wade and Shaq. Lakers are really good. A lot of depth on this team. Orlando has Dwight, but that's about it. The Mavs are kind of whatever. Nets are terrible. Nuggets are alright. Pacers, sorry, Melo. Oh my gosh, the Pistons. Raptors are okay, but not as good as they once were. Rockets kind of old. Spurs are still good around Duncan. The Suns don't have any players. The Sonics, okay. Timberwolves are trash. Blazers, bad. The Warriors are pretty good. Wizards, I mean, they have Grant Hill. That's about it. That wraps up our roster breakdown. I'm glad I did that because it gives me a better idea of what's going on in this crazy league. Kevin Garnett wins MVP. Dwight Howard, Rookie of the Year. Rasheed Wallace, Sixth Man. Shaq DPOY. And wow. Lakers won 72 games. They did have a very good roster, so I guess that shouldn't come as a huge surprise to me. Spurs were close behind them with 70 wins on the season, so looks like the Western Conference Finals could end up being pretty crazy. Over in the East, it's Philadelphia and Miami. The Heat with the ball duo of Jason Kidd and Vince Carter, and the Sixers. They've got T-Mac, Ray, Yao. They're still good even without Shaq. Conference Finals, it's the Lakers versus the Sonics. Yeah, the Sonics were another team that looked pretty good. And then in the East, it's going to be the Heat taking on Philadelphia. Lakers sweep the Sonics, and the Sixers beat the Heat in 6. So here we go, LA versus Philly. I can't lie to y'all, the Lakers, they look good. LA wins this one in 6. KG wins finals MVP, averaging 13 points. I guess, man. The man with the most rings of all time enters the league. And now we got free agency where LeBron is here. We also will have Melo and Wade, and then you've got Iverson. I mean, wow. Yeah, the free agency classes just get crazier and crazier. AI went to Boston, leaving the Raptors. Spurs pick up Ray Allen, and they were already really good. Sonics add Steve Nash and Baron Davis. Lakers get Jalen Rose back. The Lakers end up losing Peja. Sixers get Stevie Franchise. Spurs also get Rip Hamilton. Bron goes to Miami, leaves Cleveland for Miami. 2K really does have the script, huh? Where did Melo and D Wade end up going? Wade went to the Knicks. Oh, he returned. Nice. Melo went to the Nuggets. All right, there you go. I don't really know what to make of all those free agency moves. I guess we'll just see how the upcoming season goes. Kevin Garnett wins MVP. Bro, KG has been so good. Chris Paul, Rookie of the Year. Bron coming off the bench in Miami. Johnny Davis, Coach of the Year for the San Antonio Spurs. Spurs continue to be a great regular season team. Makes sense why. Look at this roster. The bench is especially good. You got the Lakers at the 2 spot in the West. Seems like the key to being one of these top teams is having a lot of depth on your roster. Because just look at these top Western Conference teams. They all have good benches. Over in the East, the Celtics were number 1. They've got Dirk, AI, Jermaine O'Neal, Jamal Mashburn. Heat came in second. They've got LeBron, Vince, Jason Kidd, Peja. I can't believe they're bringing in Bron off the bench, starting Peja instead. Also, the Sixers were really good. They've been in the mix for some time now. Conference finals this year in the West is going to be Spurs versus Lakers, Duncan versus Garnett, and over in the East, it'll be the Heat taking on Philadelphia. And the Lakers and Spurs are going 7. Whoever wins will be taking on the Sixers in the NBA Finals. And we've got a 1-point ball game, 49 seconds left. Let's jump in. Lakers are down 1, but they have the ball. Tyson Chandler is inbounding. It'll go into McKee. McKee finds Wesley open for 3, and he's fouled on the 3. Costly mistake for Pau Gasol. David Wesley, first free throw is good. Second one for David Wesley is up and it's in. I noticed Garnett did not check in. He fouled out. Lakers gonna have to do it without KG if they want to win this game. And what makes it even tougher is that Duncan is in the game for San Antonio as Wesley misses his 3rd free throw. Spree to the basket, he's fouled. So the Spurs will have a chance to gain the lead here. First one for Spree is good. Second one for Spreewell is also good. 1-point lead for San Antonio. It'll go into Chauncey Billups for the Lakers. Billups defended by Agent Zero here. Chauncey gives it up to Jackson. Jackson fakes, swings it to Wallace. Whoa! Whoa! Rasheed Wallace, the tough 3. 2-point lead for the Lakers. That was a crazy shot right there. Do the Spurs have an answer? It'll go into Gilbert Arenas. Arenas taking his time here. And what just happened? I think there was an illegal screen. Bro. And now the Lakers are about to be headed to the line. Jackson's going to be taking the free throws. First one is up and in. This one will make it a 2-possession game. Big shots from Jim Jackson. 4-point lead. Spurs need something quick. Arenas to Allen. Allen to Duncan. Somebody's got to shoot it. Spreewell will let it fly and hit. 1-point game. 6.8 left. The Spurs have a chance. Tyson Chandler into Billups. Did Billups just run over Arenas? Was that a charging? Oh, it was blocking. I was about to say that would have been a momentum shifter. Chauncey hits the first foul shot. Second one for Chauncey is also good. So Spurs are going to need a 3. They don't have timeouts left. They just got to run it up the floor and hit a big shot. Arenas to Spreewell. Spreewell over Rose. It's good! We got overtime. Lakers don't have enough time to get a shot up. And wow, more basketball on the way. We've had some crazy hop-in games in this video. Latrell Sprewell, what a shot. 2 big shots from Spree in this game. And in overtime, the game has remained close with 50 seconds left. The San Antonio Spurs are down by 1. Lakers have the ball. Tyson Chandler into Jim Jackson to Chauncey. Chauncey is bumped by Arenas. Now it'll go to Rasheed Wallace. Back to Billups. Billups working at the elbow here. Going to the basket. He's kind of stuck. He goes up, misses. Bad take there from Chauncey. Now Spreewell has it. Let this man cook. Oh, he'll give it up to Arenas. Now it goes to Allen. Allen working in the post here. He'll find Spreewell. Spree, that's too open. He's him. Kenny Anderson and now Latrell Sprewell. 2 guys who have taken over in major moments in this video. What a shot from Spree. Lakers down by 2 here. Can they get a bucket? Chauncey Billups with the rock. About 15 seconds remaining. Chauncey's taking his time here. He'll get the screen from Tyson Chandler. Billups throws it away. Gasol with the ball. And the Lakers foul Pau. I don't know if the Spurs are in the bonus yet. No, they're not. So the Lakers are going to have to foul again. It'll be Arenas going to the line. First one for Gill, all net. Second one for Gill is also good. Lakers call timeout. Still might be a small chance here for LA. Chandler into Billups. Billups from the corner, and it's good! What is going on, bro? It's going to be Allen going to the line. Bro, what is happening? Free throw for Ray is good. No way we get double OT, right? Second one for Allen is good. 3.7 for the Lakers to get it out the floor and hit a 3. Billups, the heave is off. I was about to say, man. The Spurs win this one behind some Latrell Sprewell heroics. And they're moving on to the finals. Ray Allen, 32. Spree, 28. 4 for 4 from 3. Jalen Rose with 22. It wasn't enough for the Lakers. And it's going to be Spurs, Sixers in the finals. I don't think the Sixers stand a chance. The Spurs, they're just too well-rounded. Yep, they're up 3-1. They finished the job in 5. Duncan wins a chip and a finals MVP in a Spurs uniform. Brandon Roy enters the league here along with Rondo, LaMarcus Aldridge. And here we go again with the crazy free agency headlined by Kobe and T-Mac. Kobe Bryant signs with the Lakers. It was only right. T-Mac signs with the Raptors. I guess that was only right too, huh? Nuggets get Duncan. He leaves the Spurs after the title. Billups leaves the Lakers for the Bulls. Ben Wallace to the Sonics. Jamal Mashburn to the Celtics. Wow. So the Lakers, they pick up Dwight Howard along with Kobe Bryant. They've got a deep rotation. And you've got Kobe and KG playing together. Really like that team. Also the Raptors, they're going to be good. And the Nuggets with Duncan should be pretty good as well. Man, big free agency. How many MVPs does this man have? 9? Dude, what is up with KG? And the Lakers are about to run the league, aren't they? With Kobe and KG, I guess that's not a surprise. The East, with all due respect, was garbage. Oh, the Nuggets were really good. And the Sonics. So it's all about the West this year. Celtics are pretty good. So are the Miami Heat, but nothing too crazy. Whoever wins the West is winning the title. That's my prediction. All right, conference finals, Lakers versus Denver. Two teams that won over 70 games. And then over in the East, it's Miami versus Toronto. I just jumped in the game again. Why do I keep doing this, bro? Here's what the teams are looking like for this matchup, by the way. My bad. And both these series are going 7. We'll start off over here in the East. Whoever wins this one gets to get beat by the team that wins the West. Hey, it's close. I'll jump in. Minute 12 left. Heat up by 1. Oh, LeBron's on the Heat. I forgot about that. So we get to see Bron in action here. James throws it down to Parker. Parker to Stojakovic to Kidd. Kidd gets the screen from Bron. Bron attacking the basket here. We'll swing it out to Peja. Peja lets a 3 fly. It's off. Harpering with the rebound. Harpering gives it up to McGrady. T-Mac gonna swing it over to Marbury. Marbury to Michael Redd. Redd defended by James here. Redd gives it up to McGrady. Raptors just moving the ball around and basically doing nothing. McGrady off the screen from Nene, pulls a tough jumper and cashes out. 2-point lead for the Raptors after McGrady's 3-ball. Let's see if the Heat have an answer. They just inbounded it and called timeout right after. Nice. As I was saying, let's see if the Heat have an answer. Howard into Stojakovic. Stojakovic fakes a couple times, spins, gives it out to Howard, to Jason Kidd. Kidd to Brad Miller. Miller out to James. James gives it up to Howard. Howard gets the screen from Kidd. Juwan Howard mid-range is good. Tough shot. Tie ball game here. Raptors can hold for the last shot. They've got plenty of time to get a quality look off. 16.2 seconds on the clock. Nene will give it into Marbury. Marbury taking his time. He's going to have to make a move soon, though. He'll get the screen from Amari. Marbury gonna fake, pull the 3, and it's good! Nah, bro, nah. What's going on in this video? Starberry, a huge shot to win it. Send his team to the finals. Bro, big shot from Marbury. Wow. NBA Finals. Oh, that's right. We don't even have our Western Conference Finals series settled yet. I forgot we got another Game 7. And this one's close too. 37 seconds left. Lakers are down by 4. Nuggets have the ball. It's going to be an uphill battle for the Lakers, but they still have a chance. Marcus Camby into Tim Duncan, and the Lakers are fouling already? I don't know why they would foul. 2K's got to fix stuff like this. Oh, wait, no, they're not fouling now. Melo pulls, he misses. Williams with the ball. Williams over to Artest. Artest back to Williams. Jay Williams wide open, he sold. GG. Oh my gosh. That was a historical sell from Jay Williams. Lakers actually only ended up losing this one by 1, but yeah. A team that won 75 games in the regular season doesn't even make the finals. We got the Nuggets and the Raptors. Like I told y'all, I've been saying whoever wins the West will win the finals. W prediction by me. Look at that. Nuggets in 5. Duncan, another title. He's won 4 titles. He's played for a lot of different teams. Tim's had a good career. This summer, we're seeing Easy Money Sniper enter the league. I know he's excited about entering a league with no salary cap. He can join a bunch of super teams. Free agency, Garnett is a free agent and he's not returning to LA. So that super team just got broke up over in Los Angeles. KG goes to the Grizz. So does Jermaine O'Neal. So they're probably building something over there in Memphis. The Nuggets, who just won the title, add J Kidd. The Nuggets also get Ginobili. The Nuggets are going to be unstoppable, dude. Yeah, it's going to be the Nuggets this year. It's got to be. The Mavs made some pickups. Some other teams were active. But let me just show y'all this Nuggets roster real quick. It's got to be GG's for the rest of the league this year, doesn't it? They might be cooked. Tracy McGrady, MVP. Kevin Durant, Rookie of the Year. Not a big surprise there. Ben Wallace, DPOY. Dante Bremer wins Coach of the Year of the Raptors with 71 wins on the season. And guess what? The Denver Nuggets won 71 games as well over in the Western Conference, and all 90 plus starting five for Denver. You've also got the Lakers still in the mix. They got Chris Paul with Kobe and Dwight. Funny how this all worked out. The Dallas Mavericks are here. This isn't a crazy team. And then over in the East, you also got the Sixers, who won 60 games. Shout out to Richard Jefferson. Conference Finals this year, we've got Denver versus LA. Both these teams are stacked. And then over in the East, it's going to be Milwaukee versus Toronto. Yeah, it's probably over with for the Bucks. Maybe it isn't over with the Bucks, because somehow they have taken the Raptors to a Game 7. We've also got a Game 7 in the West, but we'll check that out in a second. Looks like the Raptors will close this one out in 7. Don't know why this series went 7 in the first place, to be honest with you. Now we got Denver LA Game 7. Give me a hop in for this one. Both these teams are so talented. I think it'd be a ton of fun to watch. Looks like the Nuggets are going to pull away and win this one, though. Kidd and Duncan played really well. The Lakers have Iggy, too, but they end up losing. NBA Finals, it's Raptors Nuggets. The Nuggets probably have the better starting five, but the Raptors are still a very talented team. These two squads won the same amount of games. So I guess this is about as evenly matched as you can get on paper. But maybe not, because the Nuggets just won this in 5. Tim Duncan, the ultimate winner in this video. Doesn't matter where he goes, he's going to win. 08 draft, we got D Rose and the Brody. And here we go again with the crazy free agency. No way! The Raptors got Dirk! Baron Davis goes from the Thunder to the Celtics. Nash to the Rockets. Spurs get Yao Ming. Lakers pick up Mike Bibby. Good addition for them. Oh, the Lakers got Booz, Sean Marion. Lakers and Raptors did a good job this summer. But in particular, the Raptors, man. Dirk? That's a huge pickup for a team that was already great. Hold on, let's check out this Raptors roster real quick. Come on, man. That's ridiculous. And then the Lakers, they're insane as well. I think we're going to get a Lakers-Raptors finals. Tracy McGrady, another MVP. Mike Bibby, 6th Man of the Year. And Edmund Carson, Coach of the Year, as the Lakers win 74 games. I thought the Raptors would have won more games, but the Lakers do have an incredible team in their own right. Man, let's be honest. Can we just skip to the finals? It's gonna be Lakers Raptors. Nobody is gonna compete with them. I'm going straight to the finals. Wait, what? The Raptors lost. All right, so they're frauds. We got Sixers Heat in the Eastern Conference Finals. I can't believe Toronto lost. And we got Lakers Warriors. The Lakers got this. The Lakers are winning the title for sure. It's Lakers Heat in the finals. LeBron versus Kobe. Game 1 will go to LA. Game 2 also goes to LA. Yeah, LeBron didn't stand a chance. Chris Paul, Finals MVP. Chris Paul wins a ring in this NBA universe. 2009 draft, you know what that means. It's time for the worst shooter of all time to get drafted. Welcome to the league, Steph Curry. He goes to the T-Wolves. Also the Beard, he's going to Phoenix. Nets get Blake Griffin. Clippers get DeMar DeRozan. Free agency. Oh my gosh. Good googly moogly. I'm sorry. Look at this free agency. This is going to be ridiculous. The Rockets get Duncan, so you know the Rockets are going to be good. Wherever Duncan goes, winning follows. The Lakers get Melo coming off the title. Oh my gosh. T-Mac leaves the Raptors to join the Grizz. Wizards pick up Chauncey. AI to the Spurs. Raptors get Ray Allen. He leaves San Antonio. Peja to the Nuggets. Bosh goes to the Thunder. The Mavs got KD. Thunder also got Andre Karolinko. J-Kidd to the Warriors. Bro, what? But I don't think anything's changed after that free agency. The Lakers are still the team to beat. I mean, the Raptors are no longer a team you got to worry about as much. But man, the Lakers. Paul, Howard, Anthony, Bryant. Do I need to say any more? What did I tell y'all? Wherever Tim Duncan goes, success follows. MVP and DPOY. Lakers won 72 games on the year. Number 1 seed in the Western Conference for LA. Best team in the league. I mean, how are you beating this starting 5? The Thunder are going to try. They've got a nice team. And then over in the East, Toronto, they're still in the mix even after losing McGrady. All right, conference finals, we got Lakers, Warriors, just like last year, right? And then in the East, it's going to be Toronto versus Miami. LeBron's been trying to do something with the Heat for quite some time. We saw him in the finals last year against Kobe in LA. This time, Heat are not going to the finals. It's going to be Lakers, Raptors. Yeah, the Raptors do have a nice 5, but there's just no way they're stopping the Lakers, right? Lakers up 2-1, 3-1. Raptors will win game 5 and 6. Hold on. 3-1 comeback from Toronto? No way the Lakers do this. Okay, it looks like they're going to close it out. I was ready to say Chris Paul, another championship, and another finals MVP. This is an interesting NBA timeline. Chris Paul's winning rings, finals MVPs. NBA draft, John Wall goes to Phoenix. Paul George to the T-Wolves. Boogie to the Knicks. All right, here we go again. Free agency. Kobe, he's going to go to the Rockets and team up with Tim. At least that's what he's thinking early on. If he really does go there, oh man, he's teaming up with Tim. Oh my goodness. Dwight goes to the Raptors. The Lakers are breaking up. KG to the Spurs. Manu goes to the Lakers. So does Vince. So they're trying to find some replacements. Raptors get Elton Brand. But the Rockets, Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan. Oh, they're about to be a problem. LeBron James wins an MVP. The first one of his NBA career. And look at that, he won 67 games. Johnny Davis is coach of the year, though, as the Spurs also won 67 games. Who do they have over there in San Antonio? They did pick up KG, and the bench is pretty crazy for the Spurs. At 2 in the West, it's the Warriors. They've been in the mix the past couple years, but haven't been able to make the finals. And then in the East, you got the Heat, who have the Brody! LeBron James, Amari, Monte Ellis, Powell. Bro, Russ, Bron, Amari, they be dunking on everybody. Raptors brought Dwight off the bench, fire the coach. All right, conference finals this year. In the West, it's Spurs, Warriors. And in the East, it's Toronto versus Boston. The Celtics with Wade. Raptors have Dirk and Dwight in the front court, though. They're just going to be so tough to stop. Also, the Heat fell short, so the MVP, LeBron, is not making his way to the conference finals. Raptors winning 6. Warriors winning 6. I forgot all about, was it the Rockets? Yeah, the Rockets, right? With Kobe and Tim, they were the 7 seed. 54 wins to be the 7 seed is insane, by the way. But they didn't do much. Finals, Warriors, Raptors. Here we go. Game 1 will go to Golden State. Game 2 to Toronto. Warriors win game 3 and 4. Wow. A Warriors championship led by Brandon Roy. That's fire. They won in 5, too. It was easy for them. 2011 draft this summer. Headlined by Kyrie, Kawhi, Klay. This is a good draft class. Kawhi goes to the Magic. They've had the number 1 pick a lot. This year's free agency was headlined by Chris Paul, and he went to the Rockets. Kobe, Tim, and Chris Paul. Jermaine O'Neal goes to the Heat, so they're getting Bron even more help. But the Rockets, they're going to be crazy. Yeah, look at their team. Look at that big 3. And you got Luol Deng. It's really over with. Well, it looks like Chris Paul's trying to become the greatest player of all time. He wins MVPs, got finals MVPs. He might just be the best ever do it. Kareem! He's a coach? Oh, this is tough. I'm rooting for the Raptors, bro. Do you see him? He's swagged out in those glasses. You're telling me you're not rooting for the Raptors? Oh, and the Raptors are nice. They got the Beard, Paul Pierce, Dirk, Dwight, Rondo. Oh, and the bench is good too. Over in the West, San Antonio is really good. Just a well-rounded team here. The Thunder come in second. I mean, yeah, they're all right. Rockets were fourth. I expected them to be a little bit better with their big three, but they have Bismack at the 5. No disrespect to Bismack, but come on, man. Let's get into these playoffs. Raptors are in the conference finals, taking on the Heat. And I just pressed play game again. How many times have I done that this video? The Brody. All right, as I was saying, the Raptors are taking on the Heat. Here's what the matchup's looking like. Both really good squads. And then over in the West, it's the Lakers and the Rockets. Rockets trying to make their way to the finals with their big three. The Raptors are in the finals, and the Rockets and Lakers are going 7. So, of course, we're going to be in the simcast for this one. And the Rockets blow out the Lakers to make the finals. Raptors, Rockets. Battle for the title. I think with coaching mastermind Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, the Raptors are going to win this one. Game 1 will go to the Rockets. Game 2 to the Raptors. Rockets win Game 3. Raptors win Game 4. Rockets will take Game 5. And the Raptors win Game 6. So here we go. Game 7. NBA Finals. Hey, Kareem, suit up real quick. Hit a skyhook or something. Looks like the Raptors are going to win. Kareem Abdul-Jabbar is a champion coach. Bet you didn't expect to hear that in this video. Dwight Howard, Finals MVP. 2012 NBA Draft. This is the AD draft. AD goes to the Pacers. Draymond to the Hornets. Lillard to the Jazz. Beal to the Suns. And here we go again with free agency. So many 90-plus players. But we've grown used to that. I mean, every year we have so much talent sitting in free agency. D-Wade gonna re-sign with Boston. Dirk going to Denver. Wait. He just left the championship Raptors. How could you do my guy Kareem like that? Duncan left. The Rockets were just in the finals. Brandon Roy to the Celtics. Ron Artest to the Sixers. Grizzlies are going to bring in Yao Ming, Greg Oden, Chauncey. They're trying to load up on talent. Rondo remains loyal to the Raptors. Well, it looks like the two teams that were in the finals last year have gotten significantly worse, meaning that there's an opportunity for some new teams to go out there and try and win a title. LeBron James wins MVP, Anthony Davis Rookie of the Year, Brandon Roy Sixth Man, Dwight DPOY, Kemba Most Improved, Johnny Davis Coach of the Year as the Grizzlies won 70 games. Didn't T-Mac sign there a little while ago? Yeah, this is the team with T-Mac. They got Blake Griffin, Greg Oden, Yao Ming. Good bench for sure. Great starting 5 as well. And then the Thunder are the 2 seed. Look at John Wall and Joe Johnson hitting the same pose. Over in the East, the Heat were number 1. LeBron is still ringless. So is Russ. So they're trying to go get one. Raptors still in the mix because, of course, I mean, it's Kareem coaching. He was going to find a way even without Dirk. And then the Celtics were good with 63 wins. They've got Dwayne Wade and Brandon Roy coming off the bench. Conference Finals, we got Lakers, Rockets in the West. Rockets still trying to get it done without Duncan. And then over in the East, it's Miami versus Toronto. Whoever wins the East is probably winning the title. Just look at both of those teams. And the Grizzlies, they got upset in round 2. So they were probably the best team in the playoffs. And they're out of here now. Heat are in the finals, taking on the Rockets. LeBron versus Kobe again. Game 1 of the series will go to the Rockets. They win Game 2 as well. Heat will take Game 3 and 4. Heat also win Game 5. Rockets win Game 6. Game 7, LeBron versus Kobe 2K. I'm begging you, make this one close. Or don't make it close. That's cool too. Come on, man. LeBron wins the title for the Heat. 2013 NBA Draft. This is the Giannis draft. Antetokounmpo goes to the Blazers. Oh my gosh, I almost simulated all of free agency by accident, but I stopped it on the last day so we can see where everybody went. Kobe leaves the Rockets for the Nuggets. And now KD is on the Rockets. Dwight goes to the Blazers. Melo to the Warriors. Oh my gosh, yeah, this is just so much going on right now. We got to look around the league, see all the teams. Sixers are actually pretty decent. They just don't have that one superstar they need. The Bobcats have Boogie, that's about it. Sorry, Bucks fans. The Bulls have J.R. Smith. Dang. The Celtics are pretty good. D-Wade, Brandon Roy, Tony Parker, Tyson Chandler, Al Jefferson. I don't think the Clippers have won a ring in this video, and I don't think that's about to change here. Grizzlies are are kind of old, but they've still got some good talent on their team. They no longer have McGrady, though. Steph Curry's on the Hawks. Rest of the team's terrible. Heat are still pretty good, but Jermaine O'Neal's getting worse, so they probably got to win soon. Yeah, the Jazz. Oh my gosh, the Kings. Sean Livingston is the best player in New York. The Lakers have Kawhi, so that's something. The Magic's best player is Danilo Gallinari. Kyrie's on the Mavs. 2K got the script. They might as well move the Nets to the G League. The Nuggets. D-Rose, Kobe, Dirk, LaMarcus, T-Mac. A lot of older players on this team, but they're still a good team. Pacers need to get AD some help. Tony Allen is the best player on the Pels. Wow, the Pistons are bad besides Clay and Harrison Barnes. The Detroit Warriors. Toronto Raptors, they're alright, but not as good as they were. The Rockets have Chris Paul and KD along with Luo and Bargnani. That's pretty good. Spurs are also pretty good. They might just need that number one option. I'm not sure if Bosh is the guy. Sorry, Suns fans. Thunder okay. Duncan's on the T-Wolves, and this team's terrible. Trailblazers have Dwight. That's about it. Oh, they did draft Giannis, though. Melo's on the Warriors with Powell and Mark. The Gasol brothers playing together. And Jay Smooth. Wizards are bad. And that wraps up our roster breakdown. Let's get into another season. The Brody wins MVP. There you go, Russ. Love to see it. Johnny Davis, Coach of the Year for the Memphis Grizzlies as they won 70 games. The best team in the entire association. I didn't think the Grizzlies were going to be that good, but they proved me wrong. Nuggets were second. I like this team. I think they're winning the title this year. The Lakers came in third in the West. Spurs were also in the mix. And then over in the East, it's the Raptors. Kareem, the greatest coach. Second was the Heat with LeBron and Russ. Brody's already got one title. I'm not going to lie, though. I'd love to see him go get another. Go back to back. I'm definitely a Russ fan, man. All right, our conference finals this year are Spurs Rockets. Chris Paul and KD versus Paul George and Joakim Noah, Kevin Garnett. I don't know. I'm not going to lie to you. I think the Spurs are going to lose that one. Over in the East, how did the Pacers make it? A young AD going crazy. But yeah, the Pacers got cooked. And the Spurs beat the Rockets. Dwayne Wade trying to win a title against Chris Bosh. Game 1 will go to the Celtics. Spurs win game 2. Wait, when I was looking at the Spurs lineup before, Bosh wasn't starting. Okay, it makes more sense why they won that conference finals series now, but why weren't they starting Bosh to begin with? Celtics are up 3-1. Spurs win game 5. Celtics are out of there in 6. D Wade with a chip and a finals MVP. The Celtics were good at the beginning of this video, and they're still good now. Props to them. I feel like they have not been garbage for long in this video, if at all. 2014 draft, the Timberwolves picked Levine over Jokic and Embiid. Wow. Here's free agency. A lot of big names as usual. Russ left Bron to go to the Bucks. Paul went to the Spurs. D Rose to the Warriors. Amari to the Lakers. Celtics got Pierce. That's not a bad pickup. Warriors got AD, Agent Zero, and D Rose. Oh, okay. The Warriors and Spurs are two teams I'm keeping my eye on. The Spurs were good last year. You add Paul. And then the Warriors. They were big players in free agency. They probably have one of the best teams in the entire association now. Dwight Howard wins the MVP. 28-15 is ridiculous. And he wins DPOY. Dwight was a man on a mission this season. The Blazers were only the 8th seed, though, with 51 wins. The Wild West, man. This Western Conference is crazy. The Grizzlies were at the top. A good defensive team. Second in the West was the Warriors. They're my favorite to win the championship. Over in the East, you had the Raptors. Tim Duncan coming off the bench in Toronto. He's getting old. Western Conference Finals, it's Grizz Warriors, the top 2 seeds going at it. Eastern Conference Finals, it's the Raptors and the Pistons. How did Clay carry this Pistons team? Well, the Pistons got out of there pretty quick. Warriors were actually down 3-0 to the Grizzlies, but now this one's going 7, so we'll see if they can complete their comeback. Y'all might as well have just lost in game 4 and got swept instead of doing all that work just to lose in the 7th game. NBA Finals, we got the Raptors and Grizzlies. Two well put together teams for sure. But compared to what we're used to, these teams don't have as much talent as I would have expected. It's a 2-2 series. Raptors up 3-2. They win it in 6. James Harden with the title and a finals MVP. 2015 NBA draft. Porzingis goes first overall. Yeah, this wasn't a crazy draft. You got Booker in it. Free agency, Steph, Harden, Blake Griffin. A lot of big names. And Harden goes to the Warriors. So does Brandon Roy. Oh, man. And Curry goes to the Heat to team up with Bron. But even with a duo like that, oh my gosh, yeah, the Warriors, bro. I don't think they lost anybody notable. They didn't. And they just got so much better. 495-plus players, and all of them are pretty young. Melo's 31, but the other guys, they're younger. The Warriors are going to be tough to stop. Also, I will show you all the Heat. LeBron James, Steph Curry. Hey, they might be able to do something. But like I said, I think the Warriors are the team to beat. Maybe that's a little bit of bias for me as a Warriors fan. Chris Paul's really nice, man. Another MVP for Paul. Dwight Howard, DPOY, and the Grizzlies. Coach of the Year, Johnny Davis. They won 66 games. The Warriors weren't better. Really, man? This starting five? Come on. This team was better than this team, really? Spurs were second with George, Paul. The way I said that was weird. I was talking about Paul, George, and Chris Paul, but I said George, Paul. Anyway, they've got a lot of depth. The bench has a bunch of big men on it. Over in the East, Celtics were number 1. But it's looking like whoever wins the West is going to end up winning the title. Also, the Heat were number 2 with LeBron and Curry, which is cool. All right, conference finals this year in the West, it's going to be the Warriors versus the Grizz. Let's see which team's really better. And then in the East, it's going to be the Celtics taking on the Miami Heat. LeBron and Curry got swept, and the Warriors finished the job in 6. They're in the finals against the Celtics. The Celtics are no match for this Dubs team. Okay, maybe they are a match for this Dubs team. We're going 7. 2016 finals, and the Warriors are in a game 7. Didn't go too well for them last time, but this time it is going to go well. They get the W. Anthony Davis, finals MVP. Oh man, the 2016 draft. Headlined by a legendary player, Ben Simmons. Here's your free agency class for this summer. Not too shabby. Kawhi goes to the Spurs. See, I'm really thinking 2K got the script. Paul George leaves the Spurs to go to the Celtics. Boogie to the Heat to team up with Curry and LeBron. The Warriors get Greg Oden, who was on the Grizzlies, so they make one of their opponents weaker, a team that was really good in Memphis. Lakers get Rondo and Lowry. Two teams I really like going into this season are the Miami Heat and the Golden State Warriors. I mean, look at the Heat. At first, I thought they didn't have enough depth, but now they've started to pick up more pieces. And then the Warriors, this team kind of speaks for itself. An incredible starting 5, all 90 pluses, and you got Brandon Roy off the bench. Russell Westbrook, or should I say, the Brody wins MVP. Man, Russ was cooking. Alex English, another former player, winning Coach of the Year for the Golden State Warriors. It was probably pretty easy for him to coach that team with all the talent that they had. Houston, they were the number 2 seed. They got Jeremy Lin at the PG. Joker at 5. Luol Deng off the bench. Not a bad team. Spurs, oh yeah, the defense. Prime Chris Paul could really defend. Then you got Kawhi, Draymond, Marc Gasol was a DPOY. Over in the East, the Bucks were really good. Russ was low-key carrying, huh? And then the Celtics, yeah, they've got a nice lineup with the addition of Paul George. And the Heat were in the mix as well. I like this Heat team a lot. I think they could do some damage, maybe even make the finals. Overall, though, I think the Warriors are definitely the team to beat once again. They got the San Antonio Spurs in the conference finals. And then over in the East, it's going to be Bucks Celtics. Can MVP Russ make his way to the finals? The Warriors are there in the finals, and the Bucks and Celtics are going 7. Wait, Kobe's on the Bucks as well. He's coming off the bench, and he has 23 points in 16 minutes in this one. And it looks like this game's going to be pretty close in the final minutes. We haven't had a hop-in game in a while, so I'm excited to jump in. Minute 57 left. Currently, the Bucks are down by 4, but they have possession of the ball. Roy Hibbert will give it into Iguodala. Iggy to Isaiah Thomas, the tallest NBA player of all time. He'll get the screen from Roy Hibbert. Thomas down to Westbrook. Westbrook going right at Mike Conley. Come on, that's the Brody. You're too little. Rock the baby. Yeah! Yeah, I'm not going to lie. I'm biased. I want Russ to win. Mike Conley with the ball. He'll get the screen from Dwayne Wade. Conley at the top of the key, down to Griffin. Griffin draws the double team, kicks it to Conley to Wade. I don't like IT on D Wade. Oh no. Wade for three. It's off. Now the ball will go to Russell Westbrook. Here we go, Russ. Russ to Thomas in the corner. Isaiah can't convert. Dwayne Wade gives it to Conley. Conley spins. Russ is locking you up, Mike. Screen will come from Griffin. Mike Conley can't create anything with Russ guarding him. It'll go over to Blake. Blake in the post draws the double. Good double team there. It'll go to Conley, to Millsap. Not much time left. Griffin has to go up, and he gets it to go. 4-point lead for the Celtics. Tough bucket from Blake. Russell Westbrook with the rock. Russ, go straight to the basket, man. Oh, he's taking a midi. But you know that's catch the bank shot midi. Russ used to have that in his bag on lock. 2-point game. Now the Bucks just need a stop, and they could tie it with the 2 or take the lead with the 3. Conley down to Griffin. Griffin draws another double, still gets it to go. I got to give Blake his props. He's only got 13 in this game, but he's had some timely buckets. Isaiah Thomas with the rock. Thomas gets the screen, fakes. IT over to Iguodala. I want Iguodala. Iggy gets the screen from Hibbert, pulls the mid-range. Oh my gosh, we don't want Iguodala. Iggy sold. Westbrook 30 and 13, but it wasn't enough. Kobe 23 points in 19 minutes off the bench. And in the finals, it's going to be Warriors Celtics. The Celtics are really good, but I still think the Warriors just have too much talent. Warriors up 3-1, and they win it in 5. Melo with the finals MVP. Back-to-back championships for the Dubs, and Melo in this NBA universe is a 5-time NBA champion. Congrats to Melo. 2017 draft class. Wait, I know who's in this draft. We did it! Free agency. Oh man, this is one of the best classes in a minute. Could change the entire league. KD goes to the Warriors. Now the Warriors lose Melo, but that's fine. They just got KD. Bro, the Spurs, they got Kyrie, Clay, Jimmy. Celtics got Chris Paul and Russ. Okay. So the Spurs, the Celtics, the Warriors. The Dubs add KD, but they lost somebody. They lost D Rose. Spurs look insane. And then the Celtics, they were the other team. Bro, I don't know who's gonna win it this year. All I know is we got a lot of super teams. LeBron James, another MVP. He's been in Miami for a long time in this video. We did it! Dwight Howard, DPOY. Irving Roberts, Coach of the Year for the Boston Celtics. Yeah, the Celtics do have an absolute squad. I wonder how they ran it. They had Paul in the starting lineup. No way you bench the Brody. I mean, I guess it worked for them. They won 70 games. Heat were in second, winning 65 with Curry, LeBron, and Boogie. They've also got DeAndre, Serge Ibaka, Monte Ellis. Over in the West, the Spurs. Yeah. This defense, Jimmy, Kawhi, Draymond, Gasol, Clay off the bench. The Warriors were in second. They're still really good, but they definitely could use D Rose right about now, with all due respect to Darren Collison. Conference Finals this year is going to be Warriors-Lakers. Oh, the Lakers are cooked. Over in the East, it'll be Heat-Bucks. Oh, D Rose went to the Bucks. I'm surprised the Celtics didn't make their way to the conference finals, though. They lost in round 1 to Brooklyn. What? Heat end up sweeping the Bucks. Warriors beat the Lakers in 6. Durant versus LeBron here in the NBA Finals. Boogie versus AD. Game 1 will go to the Warriors. They win game 2 as well. Wow. Heat finally get a game, but the Warriors win in a gentleman's sweep. That's 3 straight titles for the Golden State Warriors. They've got a dynasty going, and it's hard to win a lot in a row in a league like this. 2018 draft, Luka goes to the T-Wolves. And in free agency, Harden went to the Raptors. The Warriors dynasty might just be over. They did pick up Dame, so that definitely helps. But they lose a key piece in James Harden, and it's going to be tough to replace a guy like that. Draymond goes to the Celtics. The Celtics are going to be loaded next season, and that just made the Spurs worse. So the Celtics, they won 70 games. They throw Draymond in the mix. Few guys do get worse, but they look great headed into this upcoming season. This LeBron guy's pretty good at basketball, huh? 72 wins for the Warriors. Wait, they picked up Ben Simmons? I didn't even notice that. If the Warriors win a chip with Ben Simmons and the greatest husband of all time, Tristan Thompson, on their roster, it would be quite the title, wouldn't it? The Spurs come in second, still really good even without Dre. Over in the East, It's the Heat at the #1 spot. Can Curry and LeBron finally get one together? Nope, the Heat couldn't even make the conference finals. It's going to be Bucks Raptors. Raptors have been in the mix throughout a lot of this video, and they've got a good roster. Over in the West, it'll be Warriors Spurs. Didn't we have this matchup last year? Well, here's a rematch. And the Warriors and Spurs are going 7. Can the Dubs win 4 in a row? Or will they be stopped in their tracks? It looks like they're getting stopped in their tracks. The Spurs win this one, stopping the Warriors from going to the finals for another chance at a championship. It's Kawhi Leonard with the 30 ball. And I don't know how D Rose led the Bucks to the finals, but I'll tell you right now, they're about to lose. Okay, maybe not. The Bucks just won that. Derrick Rose with quite possibly one of the best rings of this video, beating a stacked Spurs team pretty much all by himself. Good stuff from D Rose. 2019 draft, Ja Morant, Zion. And let's see who moves teams in free agency this year. Giannis goes to the Bucks to team up with Rose, and they just won the title. Curry to the Rockets, he leaves LeBron. John Wall to the Lakers. Spurs pick up Boogie and Rudy. DeMar goes to the Warriors. Looks like the Spurs and Warriors are still going to be really good, and also the Bucks. They just won a title and they added Giannis, so obviously they're going to be a good team. But look at the Spurs, dude. 693 plus players. And then the Warriors, they're not too shabby themselves with 690 plus players, and you got DeMar and Sabonis as well, who are knocking on the door of becoming 90 overalls. All right, Jokic, just a calm triple-double average to win MVP. ADDPOY KP puts up almost 30 to win Most Improved. And check it out, Oliver Dudley won 71 games as coach of the Spurs. Sylvester Swift, Executive of the Year, as the Bucks won 70 games. Yeah, I mean, the champs pick up Giannis, of course. They're going to win a lot. And then in the West, bro, this Spurs team, man. Let's just skip to the finals. It's going to be Spurs Bucks. It's got to be. Okay, the Spurs lost in the second round of the Rockets. Wait, the Rockets have Curry and Jokic. That's about it. But that's a formidable duo for sure. That's the word of the day today. Over in the East, it's Bucks Raptors. We'll see if the Bucks can make it to the finals, try and go back to back. The Bucks got swept, and the Rockets win in 5. So Curry's in the finals, taking on a loaded Raptors team. It's Pat Bev on the Raptors. Remember when Pat Bev told Steph Curry, you had the last 5 years, the next 5 are mine. Raptors are up 3-1, and they beat the Rockets in 5. That was pretty easy. Harden, another title. That's 6 for the beard. You're probably talking about Harden as one of the greatest players of all time with a resume like this. They got KD, but we got Jaden McDaniels. Anthony Edwards has been drafted into the league. This free agency class. Whew. Jokic goes to the Mavs. Kawhi Leonard leaves the Spurs for the Celtics. Paul George leaves the Celtics for the Spurs. And I think that last time, Paul George left the Spurs to join the Celtics, and now this time, Kawhi leaves the Spurs to join the Celtics. That was a really confusing sentence. The Warriors pick up Joel Embiid. Oh my gosh. The Raptors get Brody. Celtics get Melo. The Raptors and Warriors are about to be insane. Oh, the Raptors are winning another one. Tatum's here too? Wait, Tatum won a title? We did it. I'm sorry. And then hold on, the Warriors, bro, they almost have a full 10-man rotation of 90 pluses. This isn't fair. If the Dubs don't win a title this year, oh, they're frauds. Giannis Antetokounmpo with an MVP. Kawhi Leonard DPOY. Lamar Garrett Coach of the Year. Probably has the easiest job in the league. Or maybe not. It might be hard to coach so many superstars. Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons reunited. I didn't even notice Luka was one of the players on this team. Dude, I don't care who is on these other teams. It doesn't matter. There's just no way the Warriors lose here. Yep, the Warriors make the finals. Meanwhile, over in the East, the Raptors and Heat are headed to a Game 7. LeBron must be carrying in this one. We'll have to see if LeBronto is real in this NBA universe, though. Because if it is, Bron's winning this one. LeBronto. LeBron 34. Russ hoop, but it wasn't enough. finals. If LeBron can pull this off, it'd be a miracle. Game 1 will go to the Warriors. They win game 2 as well. Heat take game 3, but the Warriors win game 4. They're out of there in 5. KD wins a title on a super team. The super team Warriors. Where have I seen this before? 2021 NBA draft. Cade Cunningham goes to the Clippers. KD's hitting free agency this summer. It'll be interesting to see if he goes back to the Warriors. That could hurt him a little bit if they lose him, but even then, the Warriors will still be crazy. KD went to the Lakers. The Rockets get Book and Clay. D-Rose to the Spurs. Spurs get Drew too. Raptors pick up Cat. Okay. So the Warriors are probably still going to be good. Yeah, definitely. But then you got the Spurs, who are really good. And the Raptors, man. I think we get a Raptors-Warriors finals this year. The Joker wins MVP, and the Warriors win 74-8. After losing KD, by the way. Just because they picked up so many other players afterwards. Dude, yeah. I mean, how do you stop this team? They had Melo starting at the 3. That's crazy. They probably could have moved some positions around or something and had somebody better, but I mean, it worked for them. The Raptors, though, they are nice. They might be able to rival the Dubs, but I'm assuming nobody else is going to be able to stop them. Okay, we haven't jumped into any second round games in this video, but I feel like this one might be warranted because the Rockets with Curry, Clay, and Booker, the Golden State Rockets, are taking on the Golden State Warriors. And we're going to see who can win this one in 7. It's close so far, but the Warriors are going to create the separation they need. Okay, so the Warriors are probably going to the finals, and the Raptors lost in the second round. Yeah, the Dubs are going to win this title. Maybe not. They're going 7 with the Spurs. And I just pressed play game again. I've done that so many times in this video by accident. Hey, AD. All right, let me just see the lineups. That's all I was trying to do. Yeah, the Spurs are really good. The Spurs just beat the Warriors. They're going to the finals. It's Spurs-Bucks here. The Spurs are winning this. I don't know how Giannis carried the Bucks all the way here, but San Antonio's got this one. They're up 3-1. Bucks win game 5. Spurs close it out in 6. Paul George, finals MVP. Credit to San Antonio. That was incredible that they beat the Warriors. A lot of big free agents this summer. We're about to head into the second to last season of the video. I forgot to show y'all the draft. Paolo, Chet. There you go. Giannis goes to the Mavs. Harden goes to the Spurs, and they were already loaded. Oh, man. But the Spurs lost Boogie, and they lost Blake. Oh, man, they just got so much weaker. Warriors lose Dame. Spurs pick up Beal. Or no, they bring back Beal. He was already on their team. Spurs are still nice, but a lot of regression hitting. Even with losing Dame, the Warriors could be in the mix. Raptors, though. Watch out. The Raptors are really good. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with an MVP. Draymond DPOY. And wow. The Raptors won how many? 76-6. LaMelo, Ant, JT, Caleb. Whoo! Yeah, this team is the real deal. The Rockets were pretty good over in the West. They've got a good team. The Mavs got a good team with Jokic and Giannis. That's a fire duo, but bro, nobody's going to be able to beat this Raptors squad. It's a cakewalk to the title for them, I think. They're in the finals taking on the Warriors. Here we go. The Warriors are stacked in their own right, but I just think the Raptors are on another tier. Okay, they're not. They're down 3-1. Raptors will win game 5. Warriors win it in 6. Luka is your finals MVP. And now we're about to head into the final season of the video. This short guy just entered the league. And let's see how our final free agency went. Celtics got Embiid. Spurs got Kawhi. He's back. Rockets get Tatum. He leaves the Raptors. Curry goes to the Mavericks to team up with Jokic and Giannis. Paul George to the Rockets with Tatum. Jimmy to the Heat to play with LeBron. Rockets. Oh my gosh, the Rockets. So Houston, they were busy this year in free agency. They're loaded heading into this upcoming season. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander with another MVP. Good stuff from Shai. Ben Simmons, 6th Man of the Year. AD DPOY. Johnny Davis, Coach of the Year as the Rockets won 70 games on the season. Yeah, they did make some off-season pickups. They've got a great roster. Tatum off the bench. Looking like Houston could win a title in the final season of this video, but we'll have to see. Hopefully we get some hop-in games. We got the Rockets and the Mavs. Oh, this Mavs team is fun. Giannis, Curry, Jokic. The Rockets, they're crazy, of course. And then over in the East, you got the Celtics taking on the Raptors. Celtics beat the Raptors in 6. Rockets do the same to the Dallas Mavericks. Our finals matchup is the Rockets and the Celtics. Game 1 will go to Houston. They win Game 2 as well. Celtics win Game 3. Rockets win Game 4. And they win it in 5. Embiid wins Finals MVP in a losing effort. So that will do it. I do want to look through some of the league history here. First off, I want to scroll through the list of MVPs. LeBron got a couple. Westbrook got a couple. We saw T-Mac win some. KG had a dominant run, winning many MVPs. Barkley won quite a few. Magic won some early on. Here are your Rookie of the Years. I'm not too worried about this award, so I'm going to scroll through it pretty fast. But yeah, there's your Rookie of the Years. 6-man, to be honest, I don't care. DPOY, Dwight went on a crazy run. AD won a few. Draymond got some. Ben Wallace won quite a few. KG. Hakeem was on a little run there. MJ got some as well. Yeah, Hakeem, wow. Don't care about most improved. I didn't know this, but you can actually scroll through the Hall of Fame inductees, so I'm going to go through that pretty quickly. As you can see, a lot of players who were members of some of those stacked squads ended up making it. A lot of names that you would expect, right? I mean, some legendary players here. And then here are your past champions. As a Warriors fan, I'm glad to see that the Dubs won quite a few rings. The Lakers, they were also very good throughout this video, and the Celtics were another team. The Raptors were also very notable in this video. They won quite a few titles, and it seemed like they were always in the mix. Final thing I want to check out is the record books. Nobody put up any crazy scoring games or anything. MJ finished first all time in scoring. LeBron was second. Kobe was third. MJ was first in field goals made. Curry was first in threes made. Jordan was first in free throws made. Wilt first in boards. Magic first in assists. Dwight first in blocks. MJ first in steals. And LeBron first in minutes. I hope you all enjoyed this video. If you did, be sure to like and subscribe. Have a great day, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.